I just noticed I was muted. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Wednesday, unfortunately, I made an announcement that we weren't going to be here on Sunday for our regular Ascension game. Good thing, bad thing, we will be here, but we will not have our typical Monday game instead, because they're the ones that had the issue. Instead, we're going to move it to Tuesday, so we'll still have the game. It's just going to be pushed back an extra day from what we would normally do. So aside from the scheduling conflicts, they're still going to happen. It's just going to be pushed back one extra day. But that also means that we'll continue to be able to play that session and move forward. This Saturday, our Alliance group just confirmed we are going to be playing again this coming Saturday, so that's back-to-back weeks to get them caught back up, and then the Empire side comes back on the 21st. Other than that, I think that is everything. We will check Discord here. Alright, everybody about ready?
Good to go.
Alright.
Positive.
All right.
Yeah.
So, last week, we had left off with our adventurers who went through a magical forest led by a kinku with a riddle to help them find their way. And after several twists and turns, stumbled upon a crocodile, which posed to be a bit of a threat to them. After they dealt with him, they continued forward. Ended up eventually finding their way out of the forest. From the edge of the Mystic Wilds, they continued on, finding two paths. One to the west to an old abandoned shantytown, and the other leading north to the city of Nareen. It was here that our adventurers met Miss Malayla Balroris, the Rainhaven's second-in-command behind Saren Peridris. After filling her in with the details of everything that they experienced at Ashenport, Miss Balroris quickly dispatched a bunch of workers and soldiers to the coastal town, helping them to maybe restore peace again. After that, she asked a favor of our adventurers. Asked them to travel to the Bridge's Shadow, a popular inn within the city, to find some information about a somewhat mysterious group of deaths that had been happening in the area. The party split up, with Lorigus and Skytarneth making their way to the inn, and Kaisis and Pandora heading their own directions to prepare for the events ahead. Skytarneth, unwilling to make friends with the Goliath, offering to buy them drinks, left in a hurry after taking a cultist amulet from the innkeeper to bring back to Malayla as proof of their existence. The revelation of the amulet lends to the credibility that the cultists have found a way to move themselves within the city. They were then asked to investigate a little into the rumors, starting with the well-known chapter of the Thieves Guild on the Living Isles, the Ebon Spy Syndicate. When we last left off, our adventurers had found the hidden passageway that appears to lead to an underground enclave to the ESS. That leads us to where we are today.
I'm still embarrassed by that Goliath.
As you should be.
Yeah, as you should be.
You foolish child.
Alright, so you are in a little rock tunnel here. Looks to be a pathway up ahead, knocked in through the walls here to get into a hallway up ahead.
As I recall, we went in the secret passage up the stairs.
So your secret passage was actually right to the south here. It was a wall that was
Yes.
yeah, hidden keeping you from going through.
Yes, I remember. And what do we see up this rocky path?
Currently, all you see, it looks like it was kind of dug out, like hastily dug out, as if they were trying to make an additional entrance into the facility. Looks like they kind of, took pickaxes through the wall up ahead, just quickly shoveled out everything they could to just make a path to get up ahead.
And further up the path, can we see anything, any light?
At the end of the hall, all you see is the light that you are currently capable of viewing. Anything that you can see right now at the end down here, this is the end of the pathway, the little tunnel that they made.
I can't see a thing.
You can't see a thing.
Okay.
Do you need some assistance in seeing, or should I take lead?
Yeah, can you put a shiny?
Put a shiny on him.
All right. Dancing lights is going to be on him. It's going to be a faint purple.
Proceed with caution. We do not know what lurks ahead.
A faint purple, you said.
Yeah, some nice underdark mood lighting.
Like that.
We may want to approach this stealthily. Can you dim that lights just slightly?
And we can...
I don't think I can control the brightness per se.
The purple light, I can't really make it much smaller.
Yeah, no, I think the range
I can do
and stuff
that.
is- yeah.
That's the best I can do.
I can't see on my screen how big it is. About how many squares does it cover?
It currently goes 2.5 foot out around Lorigus on each side.
Okay. So, not too bad. Just, Lorgus, stick to the back.
Of course.
Alright,
Alright.
can, I will proceed with stealth. Sneak ahead.
Okay.
Should I roll a stealth check?
Yes,
Or not
if
yet.
you are going to stealth, I would need everybody that is wanting to stealth to go ahead and do so now. Give me a stealth check for everybody that's doing so.
God damn it.
We're off to a good start. Welcome back, guys.
This is my skill.
Hey,
Great.
alright.
The guy with the glowing gets the stealth.
He gets the
DM has
crit
rigged
fail.
dice.
DM
This is
has
rigged.
rigged dice tonight. Alright, so, fortunately, as a group, you are able to continue forward. Your next 30 feet will be unhindered. You can stealth forward. Nobody will notice you're there. Lorigus, as you step forward with your light around you, you're a bit distracted by it, and you kind of stumble and kind of trip over your own feet and fall forward a little bit, but you're able to get your balance back.
Alright, so
Can we just appreciate how one of the rolls I rolled was a 1, the other one was a 20?
Mm-hmm.
as is the nature of the dice.
It's always the best when it does that.
It is.
Praise our Jesus.
Ooh, what's this path?
All right, so to your north, you find a very, very long hallway up ahead. Goes on for quite a ways. Can't really see much because lighting isn't really super bright up ahead. But to your south, you see a hallway that curves around and cuts back to the east from where you can see.
Can I track any footprints? Anyone's come this path this way?
This is a very, very active hallway, both because
Ooh.
it's the main entryway that they're currently using to get in and out. They use this path all the time, so there's tons of footprints everywhere.
But it's hidden behind a wall sconce?
Correct. It's it's a spy syndicate. It's like the Thieves Guild, as I mentioned.
Okay.
They are a branch of the Thieves Guild from Faerun, so
And how did they just let us in the front door?
you didn't
We ran in.
We found it.
you found it.
We are definitely not here invited.
Correct. And you were chasing a man who was running
yeah,
away
I
from
am.
you.
But we saw a bunch of spies like in the main room, and they didn't attack us.
You didn't see spies in the main room.
Not
You
spies.
saw pirates and regular people in the main room. But you didn't see spies.
Okay, that probably means they're good spies.
There
All right.
are such things as people doing that. The Thieves Guild is a reputable guild. Whether they do things you like or not is a completely different question.
So, shall we split up on this?
No.
Yes, you're right. It's probably for the best. Okay, north or south?
North.
Leaves it to the dice roll. I like it.
All right, north it is then. And so,
Coincidentally,
still-
she picks the opposite of whatever it rolls.
Yeah, yeah, Alex. I'll
Oh.
let you know. All right, trust me.
all right. So I'm gonna sneak ahead stealthily.
You're going north? Okay. So give me another. Did you extend past your 30 feet? I think so, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so the moment you do, I'd say from here, if the party is going north, you will need another stealth check. Every 30 feet, you will have to give a stealth check if you're trying to remain silent. Ooh, that crit.
Big money.
Nope.
Low money.
Low money today.
I am the stealthiest.
All right. Our adventurers are free and clear. Nobody knows that they're around. You can move unhindered for 30 feet.
That's my 30 feet.
And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and let you roll again, but you'll be able to move 60 feet beyond this because you are getting further away.
Wait, we're supposed to turn north, right?
Yes, north is up here. Yeah.
Did you go south?
No,
He got stuck in a wall.
Yeah, you got stuck.
I don't like caves.
Low money. Low money
No
again.
money.
I love caves. They're so dark and cramped.
Okay, that's 2 so far.
Just like your emotional spectrum, Pandora.
3.
I'm more complex than you think.
Okay. Once again, you guys succeed. I will go ahead and let you venture the entire rest of the way down this hallway, if you so choose to.
I so choose to.
All right.
Lorgus, stay in the back. What are you doing?
Prior to entering the chamber, as you get a little closer up here, your eyes immediately glance over and see what appears to be a dead body that was hung outside of the chamber. The body is mostly withered away, almost nothing. Nails going through the hands and shoulders, keeping it pinned into the wall.
Ugh. Can I make a I don't know, a perception check to see how old it could be?
You could give me a nature check.
Nature.
Yep. Or a medicine check if you're more proficient at that.
Yes, I am.
So yeah, taking a look at this body, you can tell it's been hanging up here for a while. It's almost like it's become more decoration at this point. They keep it around as a reminder to people that enter into this room.
Well, that's freakish. Can we get around it?
Yes, you can walk by it. It's pinned up against the wall. The hallway's 5 foot wide. It's pinned completely up against the wall, so you could just walk right beside it.
What sort of humanoid is it?
Give me a perception check. It's a humanoid.
It is a humanoid.
It is definitely a humanoid.
It's got
It
fingers
mostly
and toes.
it looks mostly elvish, though you don't get a good enough look to be able to tell exactly what type of elf it is.
As I walk past, I'm just gonna give it like a wary pat on the shoulder, like a there.
Yep.
Just not.
It doesn't respond. It's dead. That's reassuring, right?
Yes, quite. And is this a door?
It is a
Necromancer
door.
breathes heavily.
Yeah, is there a lock, key, knob, anything? What door?
Yeah, it has a doorknob. If you are wanting to check to see if it's locked, you can give me a perception or an investigation check. Actually, give me an investigation check.
Pandora's gonna step back.
Wait, couldn't we
but,
just
like-
turn the knob and see if it opened?
No, I want to see if it's locked without alerting whoever's inside, if people are inside, that we're checking to see if it's locked or that we are outside. Is there like a keyhole I can look through?
There is no keyhole.
Alright, can I do like a stealthy check? Like very slowly, like turn the handle, see if
Sure.
it goes all the way or not?
Sure. You can turn the handle, and as you do...
Wait, what check?
No. You said you were doing a very stealthy one, and I gave you stealth for the rest of this. So
Oh yeah, okay.
you are good. As you open the door, you kind of look inside, and there's nothing in there. It's very quiet, though very disturbing.
What the
Remember to check for traps.
hell is this?
He
Alright,
didn't
so-
explode. That's good.
Didn't. So as you open this large wooden door, you see that this skeleton was pretty much a warning to anybody coming ahead. Inside is very much an indication of everything that's to come. You're greeted by a very large wooden stockade, with which appears to have been used recently, with blood laying on the floor below it. At the end of the room, a bunch of hay is spread around the floor. Large spider webs cover the corners of the room, and a chain, mostly rusted, lies on the ground directly between the hay and the torture table, which appears to also be coated in blood from recent events. On the wall directly to your north, a message has been carved into the rock that reads, "In our nightmares, only death shall suppress the horrors."
This can't be legal. Ooh.
I don't think Thieves Guilds really care about that.
Yes, but the mayor of the city might.
That is a fair
This,
point.
That's
this is
that's assuming that the mayor isn't in on this.
Valid points.
well, I have high hopes. She seemed nice. Well, yeah. Can I check for traps?
Yeah, give me an investigation check. I will give you the first half, the closest half to you, up to just south of the stockade here. Floor looks like a
Yay.
floor.
You are confident it is safe.
You are confident
I'm
that's a floor ahead of you.
Safe. I'm gonna go up to the message on the wall.
All right, yeah, the message is right here in the middle to the far north here. It looks as if it's just been like they took like the shackles on their wrists and took the edge or the corner of it, was digging it into the rock to write this into it.
Do I look about the hay, see if there's anything
No,
not like viciously just lame because I don't like it.
yeah, no, you give it a once over, and there's really nothing to the hay. It's there to be a bed. You can tell that this appears to be, or this, what you assume is a torture room for them to extract information, and they will put prisoners here and leave them to rot if that's what they need to do to get the information they want.
Are the cobwebs just decorations? And if not, how big are they?
The cobwebs are not decorations. They are pretty massive, so that means that this place has been empty for a good while now.
Or something else is living in that hay?
But there's fresh blood on the torture instruments?
There is fresh blood on this over here, on the stockade that was used apparently to behead somebody.
That's pleasant. Well,
Can I check the wall for any like more passages?
Yeah, give me, which wall are you gonna check? The north wall? Yeah, so as you go over there, and there's nothing in the hay, so you walk through, there's no issue. Give me an investigation check. You look around and you're kind of checking, and you feel some of the bricks and they feel like there might be something there, but you're just not seeing anything. There's no switches, there's nothing. It doesn't feel like there's anything mechanical to it. It just feels maybe the bricks were hastily laid whenever they were put into place. But beyond that, you don't see anything.
what did you find, Featherhead?
Just a large pile of bricks.
Pandora's going to check this wall sconce. We found our way in that last time, so she's going to start checking these ones too.
Okay. Same thing, give me an investigation check.
It's a wall sconce.
It's definitely a wall sconce. It's holding a torch, and the torch is well lit and letting a little bit of smoke off.
So these sconces have been lit recently?
Yeah, so you're assuming that there are people within not just the ESS, but within the city that will come in and replace the torches as they burn out. They kind of leave them lit, so there's always light throughout the cistern itself, and then you would assume the same would be said for everything in here.
Okay. Can I take one torch out of the sconce?
You can. Give you some light?
Yeah, just because it's a pretty dark hallway.
Yep. I'm going to add some light to you. So your view distance is now lit for everybody. And actually, I'm
Can
going
I
to change.
check this wall sconce over here?
What are you looking for? Mechanical,
Any sort of mechanical like doorway the same way?
I will, just like with Pandora, you search this wall sconce and you find nothing. It's just a torch setting in the sconce, just there to keep the room lit.
Alright, guys. I think we should head back to the south path. But while we're at it, this does not look like a very pleasant room, and there could be enemies ahead that might be investigating what we're doing. I say I go with the torch that I'm holding to the stockade.
Okay.
We create a bit of a distraction.
Are you sure you want to be on their bad side?
We don't know yet if these guys are good or bad. Do we really want to do this?
Look at the room.
We can tell what sort of people they are, but do you really want their ire directed at us?
How do they know it's us?
They'll probably assume that whoever burnt this isn't from the guild.
But they haven't seen us yet. At least
But we're
we haven't seen them.
sidetracked off of what we're currently here for. We're not here for the spies. We're here for the cultist.
Yes, but spies.
Well,
Also, I fear what may happen if we light a fire in an enclosed space.
And our cultists really so bad?
Yes.
I'm with
fine.
Skytarnet on this. Cultists are pretty bad.
Pandora will remember this.
Pandora will remember this.
Oh, fine. But if we do find out that these spy cultists are bad, we're coming back here and burning the place down.
Let's
Agreed?
Fair enough.
Hmm.
We should make sure to move quickly if we do so.
All right, so I'm gonna head back to the door.
All right.
Yeah.
What's going to be the marching order? Do the same as we were coming in. Skytarnet front.
Seems the
Yeah.
best way.
Okay.
and
Stay still. I'll just move the whole group.
Wait, as we're leaving, I'm just gonna knock the dead guy off the wall. Just take out the nails and just
Okay.
kind of rub my boot into his head.
Okay. So you just defiled an a dead body, right?
Yes.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna take a finger.
All right. So,
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see any.
whoa, moved you guys off the map.
We phase through the walls to the next path.
I didn't think we could astral projection this early.
All right. So you're back at the hall that you were at before, right at the corner where you just came in from the main entrance.
Well, south we go, because that was horrifying.
If you are continuing to stealth forward, I will need stealth checks from everybody.
Damn.
All
Pretty
right.
solid.
Yep.
Not very solid.
You
Not
guys
bad
are
though. Above
you guys are able to continue. 30 feet.
4, 5, 6. That's my 3.
Yep. From here, again, you will need another stealth check.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Not very good.
Not so good.
So we can keep
Missing
going?
one more.
Or what about
Yes, you are still clear. I had to quickly do math. You are clear up ahead. Continue your 30 feet.
and I'm still holding the torch, correct?
That is correct.
Oh, a door.
Oh, a door.
Same check as before. Anything about this door?
This door does have a keyhole, but beyond the keyhole, you can't really tell much by it. You'd have to actually investigate it if you're going to move forward.
Yeah, I'll investigate, see if it's locked.
Okay, give me an investigation check. Uh,
11.
So, looking at it, it doesn't look to be locked. Everything looks to be it just looks like the door was just closed. It doesn't appear anything's amiss with it either.
All right. I'm gonna whisper, barely a murmur. Careful now. He might be this way. And I'm going to open the door.
Are you flinging the door open or slowly opening
Gently.
the door?
Very gently.
So as you start to creak the door open, you're able to kind of get a glance inside. And as you do, You see that there's a up ahead. You can see a table with a bunch of documents on it, and you can hear some talking, discussions between what you can make out to be 2 or 3 individuals in the room.
I'm gonna freeze. I'm not gonna go any further, and I'm just gonna try and make out what they're saying.
To you, what you're hearing, it sounds like they're speaking in code. 2 of the individuals are talking back and forth, and one of them appears to try to interject, but he's speaking in common, and he's just rambling off random locations, trying to get information, it seems.
I do speak Cant. I do speak Thieves' Cant.
You do, but this is
This is not
a...
Thieves' Cant?
Correct. This is a coded message for just their organization.
Okay.
That's what the other guy, when he's trying to discuss or trying to interject, he's trying to find out information and talk to them. But they won't reveal anything to him in just common, so he's kind of just dealing with it at this point.
Through the tiny crack of the door, can I see these people, recognize them? Old guy, the shady guy we saw running in the street.
Not yet. You haven't opened the door enough to see that. Whatever your line of sight is, that's what you currently have.
Okay, I'm gonna open it just a tad more. Just very slowly.
Okay. So you open it, and up ahead you see a gentleman in black and red garb that appears to be speaking common to the one to his right, or to the east here. The one to the east is speaking in the coded language that he was speaking with the other person with.
Okay, I'm gonna look back at the party, just sort of a inquisitive face, sort of deciding what do we do? For their input.
Oh, we're not getting any further without notifying these 3 people, or the people, whoever may be ahead. So, a decisive and quick strike is often the best one.
Might I suggest diplomacy?
Here, I'm with Pandora on this one.
Alright, should I try speaking in Thieves' Cant to some of them? Maybe we can play off that we are a part of them.
Well, the Miss Balroris did mention that, they often employ pirates and such, so perhaps that'd be
I'm no
best.
pirate.
You're close to a pirate.
Don't just. I have a respectable ship.
They prefer privateer.
In the middle of the sea, what kind of pirate lets his ship get sunk? Why are we discussing this?
I didn't let my ship get. Okay. I'm going to go in first. I'm going to see if I can talk to them, see what they're talking about, play off I'm one of them. If I need assistance, anything happens, the code word I will say is... What's the code word?
Tangerine.
How am I going to work that into a sentence?
We all live in a yellow tangerine. A yellow
Perfect.
tangerine.
Fine, tangerine. Alright, and from that, I'm going to completely change my face from whatever, and, just put on an expression not jovial, but, meeting with people I know, going in just boldly, not really hesitant at all, but still with the air of a trained spy, if you know what I mean.
Yep. So you open the door the rest of the way. And as you enter into the chamber, I'll have you stop there. Immediately, you look around this room, your eyes affixed to the very tall dome ceiling of the square room that you're standing in. Every noise within this chamber echoes. And through this room and then to the southwest where this hallway is over here. On the eastern wall, there are a bunch of geometric patterns that are kind of scrawled into the stone. Just symbols and glyphs and stuff like that. The room itself has a bunch of tables filled with what looks to be documentation, and they're both reading and writing as they're continuing on this these tables, or these spies are doing their thing here. The two spies are working pretty feverishly on stuff, while this cultist over here has seen you walk into the room, and as he glances back, his eyes widen, and he immediately starts dashing for this door. The spies, however, acknowledge your presence, and the spy up here to the northeast says, "Interesting weather these days, no?"
Well, yes. Yes, indeed it is. Have you, DM, can you remind me of the, place where we were under the bridge that we met the Goliath?
Bridge's Shadow.
Bridge of Shadow. Yes, it's quite nice. Just come back from the Bridge of Shadow. Respectable establishment. I'd recommend it sometime. How goes it? I'll say this in Thieves' Cons, I guess.
Yep, and as you say that, the two spies start to back away a little bit. As they back away, they reach and place their hand on their weapon, but don't actually draw it. The cultist, on the other hand, at the south, is feverishly trying to get this door open before he finally gives up and immediately starts to try to run for the southwestern hallway here.
Hey,
Can I-
sir, stop
can I-
stop right there. Stop. I mean no harm. Hello, cultist.
He's going to continue running.
Do we want a pot shot? I could hit him.
No, not yet. I'm gonna just look over at the... You guys aren't in the room yet, right?
I'm right
No.
behind you, though. I could see.
I'm still like around the corner, so I can't quite see.
I'm just gonna look at the spies and like, cultist, am I right? Do they have any reaction?
None. They're just watching you.
Well, I am going to be on my way after this cultist fellow. He's the same one we saw upstairs, right?
Yep. And he continues running, and as he enters into the hallway, you can hear him say, "Intruders!"
No, oh boy. Well, spies, you can continue on your work. I just have a good tangerine. I'm
And
just gonna
we-
run. Dash after him.
Wait, what are we attacking?
Can I take a shot?
I will give you a shot right now.
All right. I'm gonna
If
blast him.
it misses, you are all rolling initiative.
Oh, Dusty, you
Rails.
better hit this. Better hit this, Dusty.
Oh, it's risky.
14 hits.
Oh, yes!
Nice.
Okay.
And immediately, as soon as you cast this Eldritch Blast goes right beside Skatarna, kind of does like a curveball effect. Flings around him and goes straight down this hallway, hits his cultist in the back. You watch as it hits, and the guy falls forward, flat on his face, slides about 5 feet in front of him, and comes to a stop dead.
Now, see,
Nice shot, Dusty.
I
You are
wanted to
getting much
talk
better
to
at
him.
not hitting me.
Yes. Well, I should work on that.
What have the spies done throughout all of this?
Just watching you.
I
Well,
turn to them and just say, "Evening, lads."
They nod.
We
They don't say
we
anything,
will-
but they'll nod.
Stars watch over you.
We will claim this body, if we will.
He called for help. Grab his corpse and bring him closer.
Everybody in the room, give me an investigation check. Especially Skytarneth, who's walking by one of these tables. Okay. Trying not to seem nosy, you're kind of curious as to what the hell is going on in this room. Skytarneth, as you're walking by this table to your east, you kind of glance over and try to get a peek at the documents that are sitting on it. You notice that there are several documents that all look the same. Almost as if they've been forged. You look, and it catches your eye, and you quickly turn and you stop from moving forward and you want to look closer. And as you look at these closer, you notice there's a bit of a pattern. They all appear to be military documents for both the Alliance and the Empire. Many of the orders are enclosed that reveal battle positions and tactics. Other forgeries to get additional spies within military ranks, things of that nature. Anything that isn't listed on these documents is so cryptic, however, even your thieves cannot get through it.
Thieves can't work all the time.
Can't work all the time.
Who can't? Thieves can't.
Thieves can't.
Do we have a second to take a look at them, though?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you have a couple of spies that are watching everything you're doing.
I have Eyes of the Runekeeper. Even with my investigation, do I make out anything specific? Because I can read everything.
Holy shit, really?
So
Yeah, that's the great thing about that evocation.
yeah, it is. So what you can make out, aside from the battle positions and some of the tactics that are being used, you can make out what appears from your reading that there's some mobilization already from the Empire side, and they've already allocated almost 1,000 troops to begin moving into position and to prepare for war.
Oh shit.
Gentlemen, question for you. Which side is paying you the best?
And the one to the north says, all sides pay us, sir.
There's no need for sir here.
And
Fellow.
not a sir, but thank you. How much for this information?
Which information?
The Empire's troop movements.
Are you asking for yourself?
Yes, we like to know things. You know, I'm gonna cut off Pandora. We are just simple fellows like you who want to make our place in the universe.
Well, truth be told, information about military is often about more than just money. The ESS has a reputation for being able to supply as much knowledge as possible in any situation.
Yes, yeah, worry not. We are not affiliated with those political battles. We just want the money. And we need to know where best and how best to get the money. I assume you can relate.
And he nods and says, but money isn't my business. My business is information. Shall you want something from us, you need to speak with Inquisitor Locke.
Inquisitor Locke?
Yes, Locke.
How fascinating. Where can I find him?
Well, he's here. You'll find him. And as you guys
Really?
are carrying on this conversation, you can hear what sounds like the rattling of a door to the south. That begins to sounds like the guy's trying to fidget to get the door either locked or unlocked.
And might ask for one other piece of information. That cultist, does he have are there others like him here?
And he doesn't really want to say anything, but he looks in your direction and gives you a very, very small nod.
And
Are they a bother to you?
And again, doesn't really want to say much here. He kind of fears for his life. He's here for information again, so any of this combat kind of stuff is not what he wants to deal with. And again,
We're not here to kill you. If I wanted you like the cultists, you would be.
okay,
I see.
okay, Dusty. Let's chill on the intimidation here. We are all pals.
She smiles. We can exchange a service, getting rid of these people for you for a bit more knowledge. I too love knowledge.
And as you say that, you hear what appear to be several groups of footsteps heading your direction. At the end of the hall here, Skytarneth, you notice another cultist, and he points forward and he says, "That's them!" And they start charging into the room. I need everybody to give me an initiative roll, please.
Woo!
Oh, that glorious range on him too. He's not gonna reach you.
All right, first combat of the day.
First real combat of the day.
Oh, damn it! I forgot to.
Son of a.
I forgot to click on myself.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. And yeah. There we go.
I'll roll again. It was such a good roll.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he can add it in.
Yeah, I can
Like,
add it in.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yep. Just
I hate
re-roll
these
and I'll
dice.
change the number, yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that's it even better. I'm
Okay.
keeping that.
When did you get +7 to initiative?
When did I get +7 to initiative? I think.
Is there an error
That's-
in your decks?
No. That's swashbuckler for you. I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you get a pretty incredible initiative.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
looks like
initiative
Han
by
shot
itself is
first.
+3, and then Dex is +4.
All right. So with that, Skytarneth, because you are at the bottom, or closest to this hallway, you're able to kind of see down. You see this cultist, or these, what appear to be multiple cultists, rounding the corner and headed your direction. What are you doing?
First, I'm gonna yell to the spies. I take it you're not my fighters. Get back, and we'll take care of these for you. And I'm also, and to my people, I'm just gonna say, let's funnel them in. And since they're coming down a long hallway, and I am going to bonus action dash because I can get 60 feet.
Okay. You can bonus action dash now? That's fucking awesome, too.
Yeah, because of cunning action.
Yeah, it's
rogues-
awesome.
rogues are
It's so
broken.
awesome. I love it.
Wait, hold on. I was here, and it's.
No, you were right here. One up.
I was here.
Wait, how
Yep.
tall is the ceiling here?
About 20 or 30 feet.
Darn it.
15.
Yeah, everything echoes, but and it
25.
looks like it goes up high, but it's not super high. And the hallway narrows down. It goes back to like maybe 10 feet tall.
Alright, so 30, 35, 40. I'm in range
Mhm.
with the rapier. I'm just gonna try and
Start-
stab him right through the face.
Yep. Start poking him.
Ooh, that hit for the other.
14. Yep, that's gonna hit for him.
Alright, nice. Does
me
that
see
have sneak
damage.
attack? Because of my one since I
It shouldn't,
no,
because
because
He
I
hasn't
gave-
acted yet.
I gain it. You don't need to have advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it. No other. Oh, there's another creature. Within
there's
5
another
feet of
one
it.
within 5 feet of it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
no sneak attack.
That's what I was saying. You shouldn't, because it wouldn't meet those qualifications.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me that damage, though. All right.
That's
Anything
some
else?
decent damage. And since I was aiming for his face, was that?
Doesn't change anything. But
Yeah, I know, but like, what does it do to him?
But yeah, so as you come around, you bring your rapier, you're aiming at his face. So as you swipe around, you're trying to hit him, and he's quickly putting his arm up trying to block it. And you see as it gashes all the way across his left arm, almost cuts from his wrist down to his elbow with your sword as you do so.
And since I have 20 more feet left in my movement, because of the dash, I'm just gonna go back.
If you leave, you
Opportunity attack?
Mm-hmm.
But no, because
But he's a
of my
swashbuckler.
swashbuckler archetype.
But
Fancy
you,
footwork.
doesn't that require you to use a bonus action to do so?
Nope, it happens on every attack.
When
Oh,
you land a strike, you can
I
move
forgot
without
that.
the creature making opportunity attacks the rest of your turn.
Right. You're right. Damn it.
Everyone
Definitely,
hates the rogue.
I hate the
That's
fucking
not
rogue.
broken at all. Nope.
Not at all. Nothing
You
broken
refuse
about
to
that.
leave
feet.
it for
Completely
it.
useless class.
God.
That's 20 feet. Woo-hoo.
All right. Anything else?
That is all.
Okay. With that, there's a pirate that has joined in the fray here and peeks his head around the corner. Comes up here and is going to take his dagger and is going to actually throw it, I believe. Let me see. I don't have all of his character sheet set up like the other one. Yeah, he's going to take his dagger and try to throw it. 1 second. Oh, does a 20 hit?
Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so he comes around the corner seeing this other cultist take this damage. He quickly swings around the corner, takes his dagger, and just throws it at your back, and it hits you in your right shoulder. Sticks right in, you kind of fall forward a little bit. You don't fall to the ground, but it kind of knocks you forward with the force that was behind it, doing 3 slashing damage.
3. Okay.
Yes.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. They aren't... It's a pirate. You know they aren't very tough.
You call that a dagger throw? I'll show you. a dagger throw.
With that, the cultist behind him, though, the one that you just hit, is going to move into position and is also going to take a dagger attack at you. That's a 22 hit.
Well, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, so as he comes into position, he kind of catches you as you're running. The pirate's able to hit you in the shoulder, and it kind of knocks you off center. And as it knocks you off center, this cultist quickly runs in with his dagger, jabs it right into your side, and kind of pierces into your ribs a little bit, doing 5 piercing damage.
That's gonna leave a mark in the morning.
It is. And then the other cultist, let's see, 5, 10, 20. He can't end on your spot, so he's going to move up behind this pirate and gonna try to get around him and throw his dagger at you as well. An 8 though, so it's gonna fly right beside you. So as all this is going on and you're taking all of these hits, your body's kind of spinning around and you're trying to avoid everything. And as it does, the dagger goes right by you and it kind of falls in the hallway right past you, and obviously does nothing to you.
Hey, 3 free daggers.
3 free daggers, except one of them the guy kept. It's just jabbed into your ribs.
Oh, he's still holding on?
He's still holding on because he's right behind you.
Damn.
Lorigus, you were up.
Push to talk. Don't forget.
Push
Yeah,
to
I know.
talk.
I'm just seeing what distance I can move in here.
Oh yeah, how high is the ceiling in the hallway?
10 feet.
Okay.
All the hallways up ahead will be 5 foot wide, or mostly 5 foot wide. There will be maybe an occasional one that's 10 foot, but all of them are going to be 10 foot tall.
Okay. So,
I'm going
not
to
bad.
move over here.
Mhm.
Can they see me if I'm over here?
If you peek your head out, yes, but other than that, no, they wouldn't. I mean, they'll see you if you moved to get over there, like to run around the table to get over there, but beyond that, no.
Alright, then I'll just set up shop here because I can't quite reach them.
Okay. With that, it is going to be Kaisis' turn. He's going to step over into the hall. Oh, what am I going to do?
Crisis.
So
me out here.
he's watching all of this, and he's going to sheath his short sword, reach on his back, and he's going to grab the longbow. And he's going to try to kind of thread the needle and go between your shoulder and the side of the wall and try to hit the cultist directly behind you.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, a 10's not going to hit. So as he does so, the arrow goes flying right by you, and because he's trying to avoid you, it goes right beside you, and then it nicks up against the wall right over here because he wasn't able to get a good angle on it. So he just misses entirely, and he's going to step over out of the way in case Pandora's going to take a shot.
Does that at least shake up the cultist and make him let go of the dagger or pull it out of my ribs?
Well, he kind of jabbed it in there, and the moment you try to move, it's going to come out.
Okay.
So,
This man's trying to
Pandora?
absorb daggers.
I'm gonna go ahead and send a shot down. Is that the cultist that got hurt in front of him, or
it is.
that a
The
fresh-
one directly behind Skytarnith is the one that got hurt.
All right, I think he's got that one under control, so I'm gonna take a shot at the pirate.
Alrighty. Yep, a 10's or an 11's gonna hit. I saw Kaisis' roll. 13, so yeah, you blast this guy. Again, just like the cultist before, you kind of take this Eldritch Blast and you have it go around everything that's there. And it kind of does that curveball effect, and it kind of spins around, and as it does, it angles right back down and drops, and as it drops, it hits this pirate right in the face and drops him to the ground immediately.
You should be running. She's going to address to the cultist.
Anything else?
That'll do it.
Alright. Skytarnith, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to spin around and so I have one in my shoulder, one on the floor next to me, right?
Yep.
And one that he's still holding. So I'm in tandem with my movement of spin around, I'll use like half my movement to do this, even though I'm not moving a square.
So it's going to
Or
be a
more.
free... If all you're doing is going to pick up daggers, I will let this be a free action for you.
Alright, thank you. So I'm going to pull it out of my shoulder as I'm spinning around.
Yep.
Grab the
Grab the one you cut off.
What?
You cut off. You
Oh,
said
right.
grab the one out of your shoulder, and then you cut off.
And then I'll pick up the one from the floor as I'm
Mhm.
spinning around, and then I assume as I'm spinning, the one in my side will fall out. Right?
Correct, yeah, you're going to move right out of its range. It was just
Alright,
enough
so-
for the tip to pierce through your skin.
So I have 2 of these daggers in hand.
Yes,
Right? Although no, I had my rapier in hand already.
you did, but you can take your free hand. During your movement, you can sheath your weapon. Again, that's a free action. You sheath
Yeah,
your
alright.
weapon, and
I'll
then you
sheath
can
my
pick stuff
weapon,
up.
pull to get the other 2, and with my attack, I'll first at the guy that just stabbed me, try and get right slash his throat with the one that he that was thrown at me.
Okay. So you're going to use a regular dagger attack?
Yes, so.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Alright, for 8 piercing. So as you do so, this guy, you come around, you go for his throat, and you are able to just execute him. It goes straight through. I mean, we're talking like at least 2.5 inches in, and it slices all the way through. You feel the resistance of the muscle as it hits, and it goes all the way through, and he drops dead.
Nice. And then, as my bonus action, I will take the other dagger and throw it at the other cultist that
At the end of the hall? Okay.
that threw it at me. And
Yep.
it's like, this is a dagger.
Alright.
And this
So it's a melee or a
ranged.
ranged version of it, which would be, hold on. It's the same thing. Your plus is based on your agility, but it's already our dexterity. But it should be the same exact thing. So just roll the same thing.
Okay.
It wouldn't make a difference for you, yeah. So, go ahead and give me a D100 roll.
Oh God.
Yep. Thank you for reminding me to pull this list up. Don't worry, Chad. I'm going to remember to start changing for everybody as we go now.
33?
I promise.
I'm scared.
I forgot to change the screen. All right. That's not what it's doing, is it? No. Oh, that's a hit. 33. Okay. So, as you take this dagger and as you throw it, the moment it releases, you kind of feel a little intimidated because this cultist stands there and you watch as he takes this dagger that's in his hand and he literally bats your dagger out of the way and looks at you and points. And as he does so, you now feel intimidated and your next attack against him will be at disadvantage.
Damn, we got a badass over here.
Got a badass down here.
And how much movement do I have left after that whole thing?
You have your entire movement left, so.
Oh, well. And I'm just gonna... all right, I've done my part. And just get back.
Alright.
I know when to back out. Sometimes.
Alright,
That's
so
20,
as you disengage
25,
and you start
30.
moving out of the way, the cultist that is remaining, he's gonna start making his way up here. Only gonna reach here and is going to see Lorigus, who's kind of hiding around the corner because he wasn't stealthing, he was just standing there. And he's going to try to take a swipe at him with the dagger as he comes up to this corner here. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, so as he does, you were trying to surprise him, but he kind of saw you running around the corner to begin with, so he knew somebody might be there. And as he comes around the corner, he quickly takes the dagger and kind of reaches around the corner and jabs it right into your arm, doing 5 piercing damage.
Yikes.
With that, you were up.
So, pretty annoyed that my sneak attack has failed. I just move over to get a better shot at him and stab at him with my Yuklua.
All right. Yeah, 17's gonna hit. For 6 piercing, all right. Anything else?
As a bonus action, I will use Flurry of blows and the 2 unarmed strikes.
All
Take
right.
him alive if you can.
But why?
Yeah, so upon hearing Pandora's suggestion, I try to
Non-lethal.
Incapacitating blows. Incapacitating blows.
So you you want to knock him out, but not kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. To do this, I'm going to give you the stipulation. To do this, I'm going to need you to do a... Is this a dexterity ability, right?
I guess.
If you perform the attack, I need you to also do a dexterity save after you do the attack. Because if you hit and it's enough to kill him and you do not meet the dexterity save, it's going to kill him. Okay, 16 hits. Give me the damage on it. Okay. Unfortunately, that's not enough damage to kill him, so he is still alive. So as you use your Yokowa and you come in and you jab it through...
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. So you jab it through, and then you quickly come around with the talons. Are you going for your second talon attack now?
Do I still need to roll a dex save?
You will. There you go. Okay, I need no damage. You keep him alive. And as you come around, you hit him with the first talon attack, and he kind of falls, and he kind of gets knocked to the ground, and you take your other foot, and you kind of kick at him to hit him with your the talons in your foot. And as you do, he kind of drops to the floor, unmoving, but still alive.
Well, we got that taken care of.
Excellent work.
Well,
I'll
I
turn-
think he's still alive.
I'll turn to the spies. What did the spies look like? Well, seeing me like covered in blood.
Again, the spies are just watching you. They're conversating back and forth again with their own unique language that they use to try to communicate. But other than that, they're not moving. They're keeping their hands on their weapons and just watching.
Are we still in initiative?
You are not.
Alright, cool.
Combat has ended.
I'll turn to the spies. About how many more of them are there?
The one to the south, which previously hadn't really spoken much, kind of thinks for a second, and he's like, 15, 20, maybe more. I'm not really sure. I don't remember.
Nothing we can't handle. And, just to be
Kaisis.
sure-
Okay, so hold on. There was a Kaisis in there too.
Kaisis, help me grab these bodies. I'm just dragging the cultists into
Just
the
want to
room.
bring him in. Okay. Do you want to just put them into a pile, and where do you want to put them?
I want to put them over here, out of sight.
Okay.
Same with the pirate. I just out of the tunnel.
Okay.
So we
yep.
can search their bodies, and then I've got questions for the living one before he dies.
Okay, so you move those over there. Are you doing anything to the bodies once you have brought them over?
I'm searching them specifically if they've got any. Would they be considered holy symbols? I want to see what cult they belong to.
Okay. So you do see that they have very, very basic medallions. Give me an investigation check, though. Hopefully it's better than all your other checks that you've
Yeah,
done today.
that's like one of my worst skills. Oh, you had to say it. You had to say it.
Mayo.
They wear necklaces. They have
They wear
fancy
necklaces.
necklaces.
Could I do religion to try and figure out what they are?
Yeah, you can do that.
This man needs a better pair of glasses.
Okay, yeah,
I'll
that's
give
a
you
little bit better.
okay, with a 10, I'll give you that. So this is what I will show you then. For the cultists, as you're looking over them, this emblem, though it's not going to be in the same colors, it depicts all of the same things. This is the emblem that you would see. Which is here. Did that show up for anybody?
It did not, but it is in
Check
the
your
handout.
handout. Oh wait, hold on. That's why.
Do we all get to see?
Now it shows up. Yep. Everybody should see it now.
Jesus, that's fucking scary.
It's pretty badass.
Isn't it? I thought it was pretty amazing.
Did you make that?
Yes, I
Whoa.
gathered a bunch of stuff from online to make that.
Nice job.
The hand itself, the handprint was from online, but the rest of it I made myself.
Very well done.
Very cool.
Can Pandora make out the runes?
Yeah, is there any given my background, would I have any idea?
You don't know the meaning behind them, but you can read the runes. And the runes say at the top, they say the God King Natar. And then at the bottom it says the Scarlet Hand. And then around the edge is like an inscription, like a phrase or a common phrase that they would use for themselves as part of their cult. I don't have the information in front of me for that, but
That's fine. I can get it
I can
later.
get it. Yeah, I can bring that and put it on here.
Alrighty, I'm pocketing one for reference and documentation. Let's drag the living guy over.
Okay.
And
I'll
to the
drag
spies.
the living guy over to like the table, I guess.
Like here?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
Just so
gonna
that,
ask,
like, if someone comes down the hallway, they won't see him. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
so
So everybody give me a perception check.
Oh, sure. Now it wants to roll good.
Sure.
hey yo.
Yeah. So, all of you, especially Kaisis in this situation, as you guys are kind of positioning everything, you stop for a second and you just listen. And up ahead, you hear absolutely nothing. Like, you hear conversations again in the same kind of encrypted language that these spies were using. You hear the same up ahead, but beyond that, it's pretty quiet.
I'm going to ask the spies. Inquisitor Locke. Well, how does he feel about these cultists?
You're starting to get this impression from the cultists. They are from the spies. They're not exactly fond of the cultist. But they, especially now, with one of the cultists in the room with them, there is no way you're going to get them to speak about it.
Isn't the cultist
I-
unconscious?
Either way, there is something afoul with the cultists, and they will not speak about it.
Let me handle this, and then we can talk with them. With that, Pandora's gonna slap him awake a little bit, hopefully with Largaris holding him down, and then she's just gonna. Is he awake when she gives him a good smack?
Yeah. He was on the verge of death, but was knocked out instead of dying. So a quick smack around, he comes back to.
Avert your
there.
eyes, boys. This might get messy.
Hi there, I'm Pandora. I have a couple of questions for you before you die.
He looks at you and he kind of snarls and is like, "Think you intimidate me, little girl?"
No, I shouldn't intimidate you. My master Kaifon should intimidate you. You'll be meeting him very soon. Your God King can't save you. Your cultists can't save you. Your soul is going to be sacrificed to appease my master. So, you can die with dignity and tell us something useful, or you can just die.
And as you say that, he looks at you and laughs and spits in your face and says, "There's no fucking dignity with you people."
What people do you think we are?
I really hate that term. And then she just cuts his heart out.
And he falls dead,
What
unable
do you
to
mean,
answer
you
Sky
people?
Tarnet, right? Intentionally trying to get under the skin of the person that's intimidating him.
It's because she's a drow, isn't it?
It
You
is.
people.
It absolutely is.
I took it to mean like pirates. Like not pirate.
He didn't even fucking notice you. He is like,
Yes.
I'm done. There's this girl directly in front of me that's trying to intimidate me, and I'm not having that shit.
Yeah. Check your
He was the
pirate
badass.
privilege.
Check
He's a
your
badass
pirate
till he
privilege.
died.
He was a badass to death.
All right, yeah, she's just gonna cut his heart out, and then she's just gonna do the Kaifon eye on his forehead.
Okay. Everybody, give me. Are you? Is there anything else you're doing here?
Yes, this door. He tried to get through a door. Right here.
Yes.
Is it what? It's locked.
Yes.
To the spy. Hey, what lies beyond this door?
He's like, it's a hallway.
To
Our map room.
map.
Why did he find it was important?
He kind of shrugs and he's like, to be honest, he was just trying to run.
All right, we can investigate that. We should, however, go to where they came from. There are exactly 4 bodies here, correct?
Is it
There
safe
are.
to talk deals with you gentlemen now?
And the one to the north says, no deals. If you have something to discuss, you'll take it up with Inquisitor Locke.
Yes, we will find him. We mean you no trouble. You can get about your business. I hope you don't mind these bodies. However, we might need some of their clothes. Shall we do
Okay.
this again.
If you want to take their clothes. Man, this is reminiscent of the... Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So if you want to take their clothes, you can do so. As you're doing that, there are only
wait,
three.
is the
There are
par- is
only
the party
three
okay with it?
cultists, though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can take it if you want to try to blend in, but you have to remember you're in an area where the cultists got absolutely no help from these spies, and you're in spy domain.
Well,
We'll do better without dressing as the enemy.
yeah, you're right.
But
Is there any money on them?
hey, there we go. Give me an investigation check. Since nobody else is doing it, I was trying to make Kaisis do it, and he fucking failed it.
I was waiting for the pirate. It's not important to Pandora.
I'm not a
Jesus
pirate,
Christ,
okay?
come on. Nobody.
All right. Can I? I already did one, huh? I guess I can't do it again.
Correct.
Lorgarus hasn't done one. Lorigus hasn't done
He
one.
just did
Laura just
one,
did one.
and it
Oh,
Yeah,
failed.
damn
worse
it.
than me. Anything
Here.
of value? Do I see like anything shiny?
I will say that because all of you guys were all looking through the pockets of these cultists, you guys got an advantage on it because everybody's doing it. As you do.
Yay!
Yay.
Hey.
I'm gonna save you guys from the embarrassment of not rolling a 10 or higher to get loot.
Yeah.
Really?
The dice are against us today.
They are
for sure.
against you right now. So we are...
Oh, you know what it was? I drew a 4 of a kind in poker one time.
So you guys gathered, and here's your list. It's a small list. You gathered 10 gold from the very first cultist that died. And then you found 3 platinum pieces amongst the second group. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. That was such a lucky roll, too. When I was rolling for loot, I was like, holy shit. And then it gets like, it got ridiculous at one point. I was just like, okay, I've got to tone it down. It's too much. All right, so you've looted the bodies of the cultists. If somebody wants to keep track of the armory and gold and stuff that you guys pick up along the way, you can distribute it at the end. What are you guys doing next?
Well, I think it's time to proceed down and fight more dudes.
Fight them dudes. All right. So you're going to head south. Are you going to try to get through the locked door, or do you want to go the way that the cultists just came from?
I think the locked door is spy property, so I think it's best if we don't intrude.
All right.
Yeah, they weren't being very forthcoming with what's in there or opening it for us. I'd hate to get them coming around the back, but if they're not going to open it, we're trying to stay on their side.
Mm-hmm. So, as a reminder, they came through the door to the south. You heard nothing down there that was out of the ordinary, and you wouldn't have to stealth because the door's already open to begin with. Alright, so upon entering the map room, you're greeted with a room full of what remains of spies, all appearing to study maps and documents that are laid out in front of them. This massive map room appears to be a very large planning room for a spy network. There are a multitude of doors, two to the left, one of which you just came through, one to the north, two to the north, one to the south, and one to the east. To the far east, this large board over here is a very massive map that appears to show the living isles all laid out in front of it. And then on the tables themselves, like I mentioned before, they're littered with books and maps and other information about travels and stuff like that. What would you like to do?
Someone say something.
Hello, gentlemen. We're here to deal with a pest problem. Your friends up in the hallway pointed us in this direction.
The spies look over. They see you. They don't say anything, though.
We
Yeah.
also are looking for the Inquisitor.
And the one to the far northeast here kind of points to the east.
Reaping it for me? I missed that.
The one to the northeast here just points eastward, as if to kind of indicate where to find him.
Thank you kindly. Lead on, boss. I think he might be gone, so I'll
no.
go.
Is he out of chat?
I think he went to get a cup of water or something, probably. Oh, no, he's back.
Oh, okay. I don't hear you.
I'm pressing talk.
Now I
there
can
you
hear
go.
you.
I've. How long have you not been able to hear me?
Oh,
Since
until
we
right
entered
now.
the room.
Yeah.
I've been speaking since. Oh man. Okay. I tried to say. Yeah, I thought you guys were all interrupting me.
No.
No. Well, we cleared out those pesky cultists for you. Where might we find the others?
and they kind of look at you a little dumbfounded, and as if to say, that you think that's all. They're the one that's right beside you kind of looks over, and he's like, "Don't understand. They are everywhere."
Oh. So they've infiltrated this establishment, and from what I can tell, you want them gone.
And he looks at you, and he's like, he gives you that motion like he didn't say that.
When he said everywhere, was he looking in any particular direction or at anyone in the room?
No, he was just talking to Skytarneth, who was asking him the question. He didn't point in any direction at all.
Oh yeah, I don't mean like point. Yeah. Like he's not subtly calling out anybody.
Right. No,
else in the room.
No, he was just making conversation to say that yeah, they're pretty much everywhere.
Well, we will take care of them for you if you can arrange a meeting with us within what was the name? Investigator Locke?
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Question: why are there two doors that lead to the same room from the same room?
He's like,
Is the locked door to the north?
Freedom of mobility, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember, this is a spy network, and they want easy access to get certain areas. Sometimes they're going to have shorter paths. Other times, they'll want you to go a different path and maybe throw you off. I mean, if somebody infiltrates them, such as you did, what is stopping them from going one direction and maybe finding traps? They want to protect themselves, so...
That makes sense, and we want to join them. So I guess we shall follow their direction, head to the east for Inquisitor
Locke.
Since you had said that, do I get any weird feelings from what he was saying in the direction he pointed?
No, you don't get any weird feelings. You get... Give me a perception check, actually.
All right. And yeah, guys, wisdom is my dumb stat, so she's not going to notice anything ever.
Oh, man.
Okay. So, from that, you get the sense that things aren't okay. As you are talking to these spies, you get a sense there's a very uneasy alliance, so to speak, between them and the cultists, because they are trying to do their job and make money. They kind of take everything that comes to them, but they don't feel comfortable with any of this. And this guy, as you start mentioning Inquisitor Locke, it's almost like he's giving you the impression that he's not comfortable with something that's going on with him.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I still want to meet Inquisitor Locke.
I keep forgetting the map. It's so big. You guys are gonna miss stuff if I don't move it.
Will definitely be more beneficial for this fine establishment and your organization than those meddlesome, dirty little cultists. You have my assurance, and we will tell just the same to Inquisitor Locke. Now, so are we going in?
I see no reason why not to.
Before I exit the room, I just say to all of them, take care, good friends.
Friends.
Everyone's my friend. Except for the people I kill.
Alright.
Those guys.
So, as you guys are doing this, Kaisis is just wandering the room. He's keeping an eye on what he's seeing and the things that he sees, and the thing that caught his attention was this corkboard to the far east that has the map, the big map of the Living Isles on it. And he starts looking it over. But beyond that, he's not seeing much.
Okay, well, I think we're still following, going to Inquisitor Lock.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, let's go.
I can't move anymore.
You cannot. What are you trying to do? Go in?
Yes. Yes.
And you didn't check to see if the door was trapped?
I mean, they
Bad
told us to
rogue.
go through.
They didn't tell
They
you to
to-
go through. They told you where Inquisitor Locke can be found.
Why would he trap his own door? How would he get into his office?
You
People
gotta
use
crouch
locks.
the tripwire.
But you open the door and there's nothing wrong. It's fine.
Hello!
Alright.
We mean you no harm.
As you enter into this chamber, you quickly notice this area appears to be an armory, fitted with clothing, armor, and various weapons scattered throughout the room. There are 6 doors to the room, 1 to the north, west, and south, 3 to the east. To the north, 2 ironclad statues or mannequins wearing very fancy and ornate armor. They kind of remind you of like ceremonial armor, and one bears the Alliance logos on it, and the other bears the Empire's logos.
God damn.
And then inside this room, you see 2 spies that are gathering gear and doing other things of that nature.
Hello. Might you be Inquisitor Locke? I'll go to the first one.
And they shake their head, and both of them there. You can tell these are just common spies within the organization.
Okay, and I shall assume he is to the east.
And they nod again.
And we are just here to talk with him. Talk about the little cultist infestation, as you might be aware. We don't, as far as I know, require any of your assistance right now.
And they go about their business.
And we go about our business. So I'll go to that top east door, because I see light in the map.
Yep. And the spy here, as you start walking in that direction. Oh, did I not put a thing over there? I didn't, did I? Oh, look at that. You get a free door.
Wait, what?
He starts pointing to the northeast instead of straight east.
Northeast. That's where Inquisitor Locke is.
And he nods.
I don't see a door here.
Yeah, I moved the door. It wasn't
so that's the one I
there.
was going to anyway?
Yeah, you were going through that door. There are doors. Okay, so to give you an idea, there's a door here. The door that you just went through that was missing a blockade. There's one here. There's one over here. And there's one down here.
We can't see those.
You can see
I
the
can't.
doorways, but you cannot see past the doorways.
I mean, I didn't see where you were clicking. I didn't see the thing up here.
You don't see this here?
Nope,
see
didn't
nothing.
see it.
Okay, so I'll use... Oh, I'm on the wrong map. That's why. Hold on. So
Oh,
if I go here, here, here is the south one, and one to the north here. Those are
Okay.
where all of your doors are.
Pandora's gonna get really close to this guy, and she's gonna watch him closely. So to the northeast, then.
And he kind of looks over his shoulder back at you, and nods.
But there are 7 doors in this room. There's Pandora.
6 doors, but yes.
Hmm.
Do you want?
Pandora.
But which way do we want to go?
Northeast. Oh, let's go.
No, she's asking the guy.
And he again points northeast.
Oh, okay. She's just gonna go with it. Yeah. Okay.
He points northeast.
All right, through door number 1.
Okay. You
Door
see a
number 7
hallway, and
shuffle.
it sneaks around. Snakes around the corner, and then you see that it goes straight east, and then it goes north, up ahead.
Well, folks, my gut is telling me to go east. Rain is telling me to go north. What should we do?
East.
Oh my. This goes. It. See if there are any traps.
Give me an investigation check. Gentleman Joe, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciate it. 15. Yeah, so you look around up ahead. You see no traps. You should be clear for your next 30 to 40 feet. And if you wanted to continue to check for traps, you would have to do so.
Well, I trust that if there are no traps here, there will be no traps along the next path. That could be my doom, though, but
Pandora
we'll see.
stays 20 feet behind him.
I'm just gonna go straight ahead. I'm ready to meet this Inquisitor that we've been hearing all about.
Stop right there.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Pressure plate? Swing guillotine? Fireball?
Small mouse. It's a mouse trap.
Holy
What?
shnikes.
What? Why is he rolling an attack?
Omae wa mou shinderu?
Excuse me?
Skytarnith.
You're already dead.
As you walk around this corner, this panel that you just stepped onto, you feel as when you put your foot down onto it, set off a trap. And suddenly, from the end of the hallway down here, you watch as 3 darts shoot forward in your direction, one of which hits you in the chest, doing 3 piercing damage.
Should have checked for traps.
All I was thinking was you checked for traps once and then you're like, no, it's fine. There wasn't any here. Everything's okay. And I'm like, okay.
EVV mounted. Don't stand close.
I'm gonna check for traps every single 5 feet I'm gonna take for the rest of the path.
That's why my characters carry a 10-foot pole.
I carry a 5-foot pole if that counts.
It's just your staff.
Yeah.
So do I see any traps in the first 5 feet?
You wouldn't do 5 feet. You would do at least 30 feet ahead. And no, you see no additional traps.
Okay, I'm going to go up ahead. I'm going to pull the dart out of my chest. I'm
Are
going
you
to
alright?
go up. Oh, God, yes. My own mistake. And I'm going to go up to the place where they shot out and just shove the dart back into the hole.
Okay.
If that triggers
And
again.
I'm going to check for traps. I'm going to check for traps again.
Okay.
Oh.
Looks fine to you.
Lorcus, would you like to go ahead for this one?
Sure. And with this, I'll make my own trap check.
Good, Featherhead.
I'm just gonna stay back here.
What is it? Investigation?
Yes. You see no traps that line the path ahead.
I mean, that path entails about 5 feet, so...
I'm assuming you're looking around the corner and investigating, and with that roll especially, you would see nothing.
Okay.
I take a look around this corner. Wait, is that a door?
That is a door.
Can I check the door for traps?
You can check the door for traps. You can give me an investigation check.
Haha.
How did... Okay.
You investigate the
fool.
door. You notice it is not locked. It's a very fine door. Looks almost new. But no traps.
I'll take this one. I'm just gonna go up ahead. I'm gonna... Before I go in, I see the new door. I'm so pissed that I got, like, stabbed with a dart. I'm just gonna, like, take one of the daggers I have and just draw a line down the entire front of it, just leaving a scratch.
Okay.
Captain, I feel that is entirely unnecessary.
Yeah, so was the dart!
Fair point.
And I'm just gonna go in.
Okay. Everybody roll me initiative, please. Nope, back up. Back
Yeah,
up.
I'm good where I am.
Everybody roll
Jesus
initiative.
Christ!
Uh-huh.
No wonder I was trapped. And, okay, is that... Oh, I am at half health.
Okay, thanks, Dice.
And
I
I'm in
really
front.
appreciate it.
This is fun. I like
Half
this.
health.
This is
Half
fun.
health.
Behold me and my mighty 4.
Oh, wait, did I not get the thing? Hold on. There we go. I think it's still getting all of them. Yeah, it is.
You got
Oh, that wasn't
One.
it. Kaisis, but that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 enemies here, and one of them appears to be a boss. Please tell me that's not Inquisitor Locke.
I'm not telling you anything.
Inquisitor implies a religious affiliation.
Generally, yes. Or within an organization, it's a title of being a little, especially as a spy organization, it's a title of being a little higher up than a normal spy.
Couldn't it just mean someone who's really into looking for things?
Nope.
Very curious, like Inquisitor.
All right, and with that, we're going to sort our order, and we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Hooray!
Thank you, sir.
All right. I will be back in just a minute, guys.
Big combat. Who's ready for it? Not me. no, I don't get a good enough glance, or no, there's no Inquisitor.
Eh. I don't know.
Okay.
Oof.
There might be a check for that.
There might be a check for that.
I don't know. Check takes an action, doesn't it?
It does.
We don't have time for that.
And this is super fucking unfortunate that I lost all of those folders, because damn, I've got to resort all of these books. That's not, no, that's not good, because some of it was supposed to come to you guys tonight.
All right.
Reverse evil laugh.
Well, I'm gonna turn to the party and say, "Run!" Because we can't face these guys in this type, like, big area that's not that big, not our strong suit. But it's Pandora's up.
Oh, are we officially back?
Yeah, I am just sorting things, so whenever you guys are ready, you let me know.
Okay, I'm ready, so just was waiting for the official go ahead.
Yeah, I just thought it was past 5 minutes.
Where is everyone else?
It's just the 4 of us. When you
Yeah, I
mean
know.
everyone else?
Where are they on the map? Are we not supposed to be able to see them?
We're not in line of
Wait.
sight yet.
You're not in line of sight of them. Skatarnith is.
Yeah.
He sees a lot of things.
Too many.
I mean, our
Run!
party members.
What do you mean?
Where's
We're standing
Pandora?
right
Unless I'm like,
Okay.
Are you standing on top of her?
nope. Just
No.
check to make
No,
sure.
Pandora's all the way down. I didn't come down that way.
Wait, what? Okay, the lighting's being weird.
The lighting is blocking your view. All right. So we'll call this officially back.
With the call to retreat, then I'm going to move back 10 feet into the hall, and then I'm going to hold an action to Eldritch Blast any hostiles that come in.
Alrighty.
So that's the ready action?
Yep, I've moved and I'm ready to shoot any hostiles that come into the hall.
Into that hall. All right. With that, cultist man number 1. Hey. Hi, Skatarnith.
Hi.
Does a 16 hit?
Sadly. It
Immediately rushing straight towards you, he is gonna come in, take his dagger from his right hip, and immediately comes slashing across, going across your chest. It manages to pierce right through your light armor here, and as it does, it deals 4 piercing damage.
Ugh, that's
Wait, if the roll is the same as the A armor class, does it still hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Same or above.
So, is my light armor now ruined because, well, 1, I had the dart. 2,
Nah.
I had...
It's
Okay.
not 4E. So no. It just does damage to you.
Alright, cool. So is that his turn?
That would be his turn. The next cultist, however, also gets a turn. And he's gonna come up. He's gonna try to throw a dagger at you.
Not again.
Does a 6 hit?
No.
Okay, so he throws the dagger.
So
He
close.
isn't able to get a good line of sight of you, and as he throws it, kind of goes right beside you, jabs into the little rock wall to the side of you, doing no damage to you. With that, Skatarnith, it is your turn.
Alright, my turn. I am going to look dead in the eye of the guy I was turning to run, but this guy just had to go and stab me. So I am going to, instead of using, yeah, you know what? I will. I'm gonna pull from the sheath I have on my hip my dagger of venom.
Okay.
I am going to take it and just try and jab it into his temple. And I have sneak attack on this, right? Because he is not within 5 feet of anyone else.
But there's a guy like right
There's
here.
a guy right beside him.
Never mind. I thought the 5 feet was just the Okay, whatever.
No, it's not directly beside. It has to be anywhere within that range, so that 9 squares around the area.
All right. Well, dagger of venom. Let's go.
All right. 14 hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
All right. Anything else? The one directly in front of you?
Yes.
All right.
I just want to keep that though, so I'm not throwing it and stabbing it.
Okay. Anything else?
Does it? So, what happens to him?
Anything
Because
else? He's
well,
still
yeah.
alive. I'm just asking if you're doing anything else so I can dictate the whole thing at once.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna go as far back as I can since
Okay.
he doesn't get opportunity attacks.
Correct. So yeah, you come around with your dagger, and after taking this nice shot from him from his attack, you quickly retaliate, and as you come back, you jab it. You kind of flip the dagger around, and you hold on to the blade, or you hold on to the hilt of it, and as you jab it into his chest, right beside his shoulder, and it kind of sticks right in. And then you quickly pull it out, and you kind of just cut and run and try to get the hell away from him.
And I can get 60 feet because as my bonus action, I will dash.
You just use your action to attack.
And my bonus action, I didn't use yet.
Can you use it? Oh yeah, you can use your bonus.
I can dash
yeah.
as a bonus action
Yes,
because
you
of
can.
a rope.
The DM is still trying to process how broken his character
It's
is.
so fucked up. Yep, you're
Especially
good.
in this
That's fine.
scenario.
It's fine.
Let's-
It's fine. You can do that.
5.
That's fine.
10,
It was not fine.
Don't worry, I will find a way to reel you back in.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60.
Where is it there?
Fast turn.
As he steps on. Never mind.
Oh no! I put the thing back
Did
in
I
the...
trigger it again? No, you didn't trigger it. Cultist. Another cultist. Which cultist? Okay. He's going to start moving into position. He can't really go any further though. Other cultist. Man, they're gonna be gathered around this door. Yeah. This cultist, because he has line of sight of Lorgus, though, is going to take his dagger and throw it at you. Does a 11 hit?
No. Wait,
All right.
hold up. Let me read what deflect missile does. Give me a second.
Deflect missile just means that an automatic attack means it wouldn't hit. Are you familiar with, like, magic missile?
No.
Magic missile basically is a guaranteed hit. Whenever you cast it, it's guaranteed to hit whatever target it's going to hit. Deflect missile allows you to avoid that damage.
Wait, no. As a monk, deflect missile can let you catch and throw projectiles that are thrown.
Yeah, but it only works
But
if
it's
it would
only
hit.
if it hits, yes.
Because you can't catch
Correct.
what misses you entirely.
Correct.
So yeah, I'm just gonna
Yep, it just falls to the side, does nothing to you. He's trying to hit you, throws it. It falls a little short, surprisingly. It's like he didn't put enough effort into it, and it just falls short of you.
Me when I try and play sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, though, this badass behind them is going to start walking up. What is he going to do? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yep, that's all he can really do too. Okay. Kais's turn, seeing Skytarnet push and shove to get the hell out of the way, and starts running away. He's gonna look at him and glance over at Pandora and is gonna just start turning and heading out with Skytarnet. Fucking cultists everywhere, dude. Where's this guy at? He's dead. He's from the previous encounter. Yeah, okay. Again, everybody's kind of moving. They're crowding the door. Can't really do much else. Lorgus, you're up.
I'm going to
Get out of there.
move in the other direction and say nope.
Just nope out. Alright.
Retreat is sometimes necessary.
Sometimes.
Wait, did he disengage?
He
No
wasn't
one was
close
next
enough.
to me.
Never mind, I can't see.
Yeah,
Last
they
I
weren't
saw there
close
was.
enough. Pandora, what are you doing?
Well, that plan backfired.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I guess we're just getting out of here.
What is it looking like?
I'm going to. That's really tempting. I could stay here and hold another action, but I think we're just getting out of here. What do you want me to do, guys? Can I stay and blast one, or?
Dustin, just get out of there!
Alrighty. Moving. Double action to move.
Okay.
We want to find Inquisitor Locke and not start a war with the cultists right now. Not in our state.
I mean, you don't. I've already killed, like, 3 of them.
Yeah, so have I, but I'm half dead. And we are 4 against 9. These are not like the pirates of the ship. They know what they're doing.
Some of them do. With that,
I'm
the
done.
cultists are going to try to catch up to you, though.
One of
Maybe.
these days I'll get to use Arms of Hadar, but not today, it seems.
5, 6.
What's that?
It's an AoE tentacle grab.
Ooh.
God damn.
Skytarneth, you are up.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
They're running like
If
the wind.
I use dash as a bonus and as an action, would that let me move triple my movement or no? Just
No.
I can only use it once.
I would only let you use 1 dash.
all right, only 1 dash.
Mhm.
So 60 more feet. Alright. Wait, that's 30. $60.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I'm done.
Okay. Cultist, who's up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, he can only move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can only stop there. This one. I'll go here. I'm talking to myself here because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. This guy is going to do that.
Big man.
Kaisis is going to run 3, 6, 9, 12. Cultist is giving chase along with the pirate. Holy shit, that's a lot of people coming. Lorgus, you're up.
Can I reach into the thing and grab the dart? Just like from where I'm standing?
You can. You want to grab the little dart out of the wall? You can do that.
I'm gonna grab the dart and just like feebly, just like try and chuck it at the lead guy, just to slow him down just a bit.
Go ahead and do you have a dagger on you?
No.
Give me a d20 plus your dexterity mod. So /r space 1d20 plus whatever your dexterity mod number is, which is 3.
Pretty
20,
good,
that's
pretty
gonna
good.
hit. Go ahead and give me a /1d4 plus 3. Nice. Tell me how you
Pretty
just
solid.
killed this cultist with this dart that was stuck in the wall.
God damn. Glad I left that.
As I grab the dart, I turn the corner just enough to see if anyone's there, and seeing the guy there, I aim straight for his eye and chuck it right at it.
Right at him. All right. So yeah, as you kind of peek around the corner and just quickly take this dart and you try to fling it around the corner at him, it's perfect and it lands spot on. And you watch as this guy gets stuck by this dart, and as he grabs for it, he kind of stumbles over his own feet, and just falls flat on his face directly in the middle of the hallway here. Anything else?
And with that, I'm going to follow my comrades.
All right, so you get 30 feet of movement.
Is it 30 or 35?
Your movement is 35, isn't it? Your
Yeah,
base movement, yeah.
because
so you can
of
move up
the
to
other,
35.
yeah.
You just can't land on somebody else's spot. So yeah. All right.
Perch on
Pandora.
his shoulder.
That is you.
Dusty.
You there, Pandora?
I am going to keep running. As
Yeah.
tempting as it is to just witch bolt that entire hallway, I'm gonna follow your advice and just run.
Wait, you can wait. That's
If
chaining. Oh.
if it kills somebody, I can move it to a new target.
We haven't damaged anyone enough, though. I don't think. Because the one that was damaged is dead.
Oh, he was damaged already. Okay, I'm running.
Yeah, no, we need help. It was a damn good throw, Featherhead. Although I can't see that, can I? Never mind.
I'm done.
All right. Yeah. Let's see who's next. Poultist.
You know they're gonna keep following us, though, right?
We just gotta bait him to a long ass hallway and have you just go to town.
Like this one.
Or bait them to the spies.
The spies did not want to get involved.
He has a point.
Bait them to Inquisitor Locke.
Guys,
They don't want to get
in
involved.
desperate
Always.
situations like these, we need to consult the cheese.
Lorigus.
Cheese
This
straps.
hallway's good. I'll start shooting.
Lorigus.
Yes.
Does a 23 hit?
Ah, yes, it does.
So this cultist, as he's running around the corner, is quick to grab at his dagger, and as he throws it in your direction, it jabs you dead center of your back.
Wait,
You
is
kinda
it thrown?
It is thrown.
Aha! For you see.
Oh,
let me pull up the character sheet. I'm
Let's
bad.
do it.
He wanted this like badass thing where you get like stabbed in the back.
I
and then,
was
like the screen goes black and white.
I was going to dictate it as if nothing happened until he said otherwise. It says
1d10 plus 3 plus
1d10, yep, plus your monk level, so 6 total.
Huh?
So
Oh,
you
there we go.
reduced damage of 8. So this dagger, which was a critical hit, by the way,
Oh.
which is fucking insane, comes through, and as he throws it, it strikes you perfectly, but because of your ability, only deals 1 piercing damage.
Fools.
Like, gets
Thank you,
caught in the
gentlemen. Very much
feathers.
appreciate it.
But
Yeah,
that means
so-
I rolled a 2, which, god dang it. Just one higher and would have been throw it back
Just so
at
you
him.
know, yeah, you only rolled a 2, but
I am both very sad and very happy.
yes, because that could have been a lot worse. Sky Tarnith, you were up though.
All right, let's keep going. Let's
For Lorigus here,
go on.
he had a very interesting little
That is
endeavor,
the-
didn't he? They're still running though. Man, these guys are booking it, man. Look at that.
I don't remember going this way.
Also, am I supposed to not be able to see the guy through the knife at me because I
No. Wait, is your character set to not have vision? No, it has sight.
I think it's glitching out.
I think it is glitching out. Oh. It's because your view is only for 15 feet because you guys dim the light off of that thing. You have no night vision, so you can only see 15 feet out of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I still carrying
Yeah.
that torch, or did I drop it?
You
A while
still
ago.
have the torch. It's still lit.
Should have picked up a torch, god dang it.
Wait,
You could
no.
have passed the torch to him. You still have the torch. You did not tell me you were dropping the torch.
How did I do the double attack before with the torch in hand?
You dropped
Because
it
I
at
didn't
your
think
feet.
about that.
You would have dropped it at your feet and then jab. Honestly,
cool.
that's the best way I can explain it away, to be honest.
All right, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Still carrying the torch.
yeah, I'm assuming until you tell me otherwise, you're carrying that torch with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done with my turn. Just
Okay.
my distance.
All right, cultist 1, 2, in the night. So we're just gonna catch up here. Kaisis is going to run 6, 12. Yeah, he's gonna keep up with Skytarna because he's gonna dash out. That means this cultist is going to move into place, and this guy's gonna move into place. All right. Lorigus, you were up again.
I'm gonna actually dash this time and just... Nope.
Get the hell out. Yep. I don't blame him. I would probably do the same. Yeah. All right.
I say to Pandora, prepare yourself, they're coming.
Pandora, he just let you know they're coming.
I am holding an action.
You are still holding an action. Are you going to move or are you going to stay where you're at?
I'm good right there.
Okay. With that, we are 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 60. I'm going to take off sprinting now, and he's going to come into the hallway. Skytarnith, you're up.
All right. Okay. Kaitis, you move ahead. Hold your position in the armory. Dusty, you're with me. We're going north. Lorgus, Kaitis, when Lorgus gets here, he's with you. They won't know which way we went. Hopefully, they'll split and we can take them evenly. And maybe, just maybe, because their lock is up north this way too. Anyway, Dusty with me. I'm gonna dash up north.
Okay. So you are giving instructions for Kaisis to go to the armory to the west. You're going north and wanting to take Pandora with you, who may or may not go with you because she is holding an action.
He also
And
said PRB.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to step away from
yeah,
him.
so Skytarneth wants you to go with him to the north as we split off Kaisis to the west in the armory.
I'm to go with Kaisis, right?
Yeah, that was my idea. It's 2 and 2,
Mhm.
so we can split the party, like split the enemies too.
Okay, so good to shoot that guy though.
Yes, because you have been holding that action. He is within range of you. If you would like to attack him now, you can do so.
I would have shot him much further down, but still, it's good
Yeah.
that I was away.
Yeah.
I still can't see.
Oh, that's definitely hitting.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Another max damage. All right.
Yeah, so again, as he comes in, he's charging at you. He's trying to keep pace with everybody, and as he's coming around the corner, you just kind of watch him, and you're like, yeah, I don't think so, and you just blast him right in the chest, and you watch as it kind of like lifts him off the ground a little bit, and he falls on his back and slides backwards a little bit, coming to a stop.
He's probably thinking, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get this fool."
I'm gonna get
Rounds
them.
the corner. It's just like, no.
Uh-huh.
So once she's done blasting him, she's gonna look at Lorigus and she's gonna blow the smoke from her finger gun.
Nice.
With
great.
that, the remaining cultists are now making their way around the corner, doing the same thing, dashing into position. Kaisis, getting instructions from Skytarna to go to the west, is going to make his way over here and is going to step inside of the room and hold this cultist, and this pirate is also making their way around.
Wait, can I ask,
Lorigus.
can I ask Pandora to brighten the light around me? Because, well, stealth is
You-
no longer an option.
You can, but she will have to use her action to do so.
I'm just throwing that out there. That is the thing that you could do at some point.
It is, but there's a whole row of people who need to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Lorigus, it's your turn.
Alright. Well, I can't see any of them, and that sucks. So I'm just gonna keep moving on down.
I want to run. This is not good.
Actually, no, I'm gonna stay in front of Pandora, like, just so, like, if they throw any knives, I can kind of catch them.
You would. I'm gonna say you're gonna have to roll that at disadvantage if you can't see them from now on.
Oh.
Just so you know, because it wouldn't make sense for you to just magically be able to see them when
Yeah, that's
they're
fair.
coming at you.
Just catch invisible daggers.
Catch daggers that you didn't even know were coming your direction.
Oh, well, I mean, it's got a base reduction of 6, so I'll take my chances.
You have your new nickname is now Neo.
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna come there and stop. Are you holding an action for anything?
You should just dash.
Or are you gonna run and join Kaisis like Skytarnet was trying to tell you to do?
Yeah, I'll just do that, I guess.
Okay. So you started one square above that, so you can get your 60 movement, which will take you to here. Yeah. 20.
Actually, no, it would be 70 now.
60.
Yeah, because
yeah,
35.
70. That's 70 right here. One more square to your left. I just counted them. Pandora, what you got?
It's super tempting again. All right, I'm gonna fire another Eldritch Bolt and then take off.
Worth it. I think it's worth it.
Okay.
Based on your effectiveness of the Eldritch Blast before. Jesus.
Yep, 19's
Yeah.
gonna hit. 9 damage, alright. Anything else?
Whether or not he died, I'm leaving.
Okay. Yep, he's still alive, so you cast Eldritch Blast, but getting a little cocky from the previous ones that you had done. As you cast it and you hit this one, you don't feel you got enough behind it, and as it hits him, he kind of stumbles a little bit, and you see it takes him a second to gain his footing, kind of puts his hand on the wall. But he's able to stay on his feet, and he's still coming towards you.
They're not slowing down.
Skytarnith, you're up.
All right, let's. Okay, so I'm gonna move up 2. I'm going to use my action to investigation check for traps up this path. Can I
Okay.
do that?
Yep, you can. Give me an investigation check. Yeah, so you can check the path directly in front of you, everything line of sight straight ahead, and you see nothing in front of you.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
I'm hoping the Inquisitor is this way. It's the only other way. Otherwise, he'd be one of the people that we're fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's in this little nook up ahead, up there?
I don't know. What's in that nook up ahead?
Ooh. Oh, that's so tempting. Okay, fine. What do I see?
You see a little nook up ahead.
Absolutely nothing.
You'd have to investigation check to see if you see anything else. And you've already used your action.
I can just hear the DM grinning.
I am grinning so big right now.
We can always come back later. But now, it's like the angel and the devil on my shoulders. Fuck it, I'm staying.
All right.
I'm going all the way into the nook.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Can't do anything else.
All right. Cultist turn. Lots of running. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Oh yeah, they don't know where any of us went.
I see Pandora.
Never mind.
Hello.
Kaisis is holding an action in case one of the cultists manages to make it to the chamber that he is in. This cultist, again, they're going to sprint, continuing forward. Lorgus, you're up.
What does holding an action do?
You can hold an action for 1 round to allow you, if something specific happens and you have to dictate what that specific thing would be. So if a cultist breaks line of sight, I want to do this. You can do that kind of thing, but it can only be a normal action that you could perform, like a combat action or something of that nature.
Is there anything special about holding an action and just not and then waiting for it? Is there anything special about holding an action versus just like doing it when your turn comes?
If you hold an action, it happens as soon as it happens. So if a cultist breaks line of sight, you immediately get to attack, versus you have to wait until your turn comes back around to attack them. That's what holding an action does.
So if I wanted to get a sneak attack on someone who rounds the corner, would I have to use an action to stealth and then hold an action? Or can I just hold an action?
You would have to stealth first, and then you could hold an action.
Oh, but I can't do that in the same turn, can I?
Correct.
Alright, then I'll just hold an action, and when the guy turns the corner, I'll attack him.
Okay, so you're going to hold your action for him to come around the corner, if he comes around the corner. And when he does, you will attack. That's it. You're not moving from where you're at.
The DM just doesn't turn him around the corner. Just leaves him.
As of right now, they have no idea which way everybody went, and they're following Pandora because they know where she is going because she is directly in front of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can tell if no one comes my way within the next turn. I can just assume that they all followed Pandora and Skatarna.
Maybe. Anything else?
That'll be all.
All right. Pandora, you're up. I just want you guys to know that little Pandora is destroying these fucking cultists while you noped out and ran away.
I mean, I thought there were a lot of them. Okay.
There are a lot of them, and she's killing a lot of them.
Hey, I killed a dude with a dart that was stuck in a wall.
I have no range other than like a couple of daggers that I don't want to lose.
You just picked up like 5 in the past hour.
Pandora, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Pandora. I just want you to know before you die that your deaths are meaningless and you've worshipped the wrong god.
This is fucking right.
The one directly in
that
front of you?
didn't- It reaches out 10 feet. Hold on, I'm going to link the spell description.
Okay.
It's,
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Strength save DC 13.
From yourself 10 feet out, so both of them need to make saves.
Yeah, the first two are going to get grabbed.
Wait, how does it say spell slot 2 of 0 remaining?
Because I have a stupid limited amount of spells. I basically get 4 spells every day between all my slots.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just warlock things. Yeah, both of those hit for 9 damage.
Yep. So she's gonna like open up her coat, and from the shadows underneath, the tentacles are just gonna come out in every direction and just start smacking them into walls and dragging them around, and
Nice.
just making a real horrifying show of
Just
it.
making a mess of it. Yeah, so as you
I'm
do
glad I
so,
don't see this.
the first one immediately it grabs onto the head of the one directly in front of you, and it just slams it into the wall to your right. And as it hits, you can kind of hear the bones crunching in this guy's skull, and he just crumbles immediately to the ground as soon as it does. The other arm comes up and it grabs the one behind him, and it starts flipping him back and forth. And then as you see it hit the wall to your left, he flips up and drops him onto the ground. And this guy comes, as he hits the ground, he is now staggered. I'm going to put him prone because he is now forced to fight his way back up after being hit by these arms that just destroying him.
Yeah, here's the spell card so everybody else can see what it does.
Jesus Christ. You're like, oh man.
Wait a second.
Nice. It's nice.
You're like, that was, the way you said that was like GLaDOS.
Yeah, they should be afraid.
Welcome to Aperture Science Testing Facility.
Pandora,
We'll
you're
be
the
glad if
real
you enjoy your
MVP.
stay.
Anything else, Pandora?
I really want to take a step forward.
Step towards the
No!
one. No, the one directly in front of Pandora is prone, so
Yeah, so he can't even do anything, and them getting closer is bad. So, all right, I'm gonna take an intimidating step forward.
okay.
This man should roll for intimidation.
Yeah, he should actually. You're right. Give me a Pandora intimidation roll, please.
Holy God!
Kaboom.
Jesus.
Holy
Pandora,
shit!
You said you were having bad rolls in the beginning, but now
All right.
This man has hit the maximum level of badassitude, gone through the roof, and is down just like soaring through space.
All right. So Pandora, after watching the skull of the first one crush into the wall, and the second one gets slammed and then flipped up in the air and dropped on the ground, the two behind this guy, this cultist that's still remaining, are the one cultist just stops, and his eyes get as big as pancakes, and he stops and he does the whole pointing at Pandora as if to say, nope, I'm out of here, and immediately is going to cut and run. The pirate, unfortunately, cannot see any of this because the hallway is not big enough to allow him to see it, and he is going to continue to try to push forward, though.
This
I'm okay
fool.
with that.
Kaisis is once again holding an action in case somebody comes around the corner. This cultist, as I mentioned, this cultist is going to cut and run, so he's going to shove this pirate out of the way. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He's getting the fuck out of here. He wants nothing to do with this. This pirate, kind of confused, looks around, and this cultist shoves his way out. He turns and looks at Pandora and sees actually somebody in front of him. His cultist buddy is on the ground, crouched. He quickly reaches down to his sides, pulls out 2 daggers, and launches them in Pandora's direction.
Oh, did you skip my turn? Because Pandora went, and then I was next in that order. But
Oh, did I?
I think so.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
think
did.
so. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So before I do that, what are you doing?
I just want to investigate this little nook.
Okay.
I'm not doing any fighting.
Give me an investigation check.
Come on, give me some treasure or something. It's a nook, isn't it?
It's a dark nook. The walls are made of brick, and the floor is made of rock and stone.
God damn it! All right, I'm
You
assuming
can
that
just hear
there's
the betrayal.
that was just a trick, wasn't it? Like you put that there specifically to tempt the people who are looking on. All right, I'm just gonna dash. Just
Oh
You
yeah,
can't
you
da-
can
oh, right,
because
you can.
yeah, bonus.
action.
Because bonus bullshit rogues.
Yeah, that's payback.
Oh, that's okay. I have more coming. Don't worry.
You'll
Six more.
never escape the fury of my extra nooks.
No more nooks for me. That's it. I'm just getting here. I want to find the Inquisitor. I just want to find, like, something to bring back to the mayor.
All right.
All
So
right, end my
you
turn.
you book it around the corner because you didn't find anything in the nook. He doesn't know about the super secret pirate treasure in the nook, but that's okay.
Pardon me?
There's no super secret pirate treasure because you didn't find it. The pirate, though, did throw 2 daggers at Pandora. Does a 16 or a 7 hit?
16 does, 7 does not.
All right, so the 16 is his first dagger, so he reaches down with his left hand, grabs the one off of his right hip, and launches it, and it propels right through the air, right over top of the cultist that is prone directly in front of him. Kind of jabs you right in your stomach on the right side. You kind of wince at it a little bit and kind of grab the dagger and either throw it to the ground or hold on to it. I will let you decide that. The other dagger, however, as he does that, he reaches to his left hip and tries to take the other one with like an underhanded toss. And as it comes by you, you quickly jump out of the way after feeling the one hit you the first time. You're able to kind of react fast enough to get out of the way of it, and it doesn't do anything to you. Lorigus, you are up.
How much was the first dagger?
The first dagger was for 5 piercing.
Now,
Okay,
hearing the very loud thrashing and the screams of the cultists, I'm gonna turn the corner and see what's.
Well, maybe you will. Because you can only see for 15 feet. You don't even see Pandora yet.
I turn the corner and see absolutely nothing, and I'm like, okay, well, no,
Everything's
screw that.
fine. Everything's fine
Everything is probably fine.
here.
And I'm go back to where I was before and actually use stealth this time.
Okay. So you kind of peek around the corner, but your non-dark vision eyes see absolutely nothing except for the 15 feet that Pandora has allowed you to see thus far. Not seeing anything, you quickly duck back around the corner. Pandora, it is now your turn.
Actually, wait,
Oh.
can I just quickly dash and grab a torch from the armory?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll give you that. Let's see, you did 15, 30, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could do that. You could stand like right here and grab one of the torches from inside of here.
So that's 45 movement.
Mhm.
and then so grab a torch.
Yep. So hold on, let me give you this change. Boom.
Yay, I can see.
You can see
With
now.
the last, like, what, 25 movement, I think?
Yeah, 25.
Were you finished?
He's still moving back.
Yep,
He's moving
there-
back to the hallway.
Okay, it just went silent. I wanted to make
Yep.
sure you weren't waiting on me.
He was clicking to try to get it to go there. He was doing the whole path thing with the spacebar. Pandora, it is now your turn.
She's gonna look down at the prone cultist. Just you wait. I'll get back to you. And then she's gonna cast Hex on the pirate. So that's a bonus action.
Okay.
What does Hex do?
He just
That
linked
there.
it.
And with Hex on there, and she's gonna follow up with Eldritch Blast.
You're just
Mhm.
taking them all on by yourself.
I don't see a saving throw. Is there a saving throw on there that I'm missing?
No, it just requires you to actually hit an ability on that target before you can add that damage.
Okay, so yeah, here comes the Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Son of a...
Go ahead and give me that D100 roll, my friend.
But how do you critically fail a spell so bad that it hurts yourself?
Oh,
That's how
that
you do
that is how you do it right there. Oh, this is gonna
Wow.
be glorious.
Kaifon is a fickle god.
Hold up. What are the
That,
what are the 100?
Holy
That's-
shit.
what?
Click on your damage for Eldritch Blast and go ahead and give me that 1d6 that you used for your hex too, please.
Oh man!
Oh dear lord.
Had too long of a good luck. You were just killing
I'm
all
down.
those guys, and this is karma.
If that rebounds, I'm down. That takes me straight to 0.
Oof.
Okay, hold on. Let me reread this. You may
Right, now with-
you may get lucky. Hold on. It says, you hit yourself with your spell. If the spell effect is instant, you take the full effect. That spell effect is instant, unfortunately.
It is.
Oh no.
If, and not just that, but if it didn't knock you down, then it would also knock you prone. You would take 1d6 bludgeoning damage, 1d6 thunder damage, and you would be unconscious for a minute until you receive damage or somebody revives you or brings you back.
Should I go ahead and roll for that too? I don't mind. This is
you're
too hilarious to like.
Nope. So as you cast this, you go to cast it, and for whatever reason, maybe you were pointing back at yourself, and instead of it going forward and trying to hit this pirate, it hits you instead, and it hits you so hard. I'm just gonna say that it blasts you back 10 feet, and it knocks you to the ground, takes all of your health. On your next turn, I will need a death saving throw from you, though.
Yep, Kaifon doesn't approve of cockiness. Apparently,
He does not.
Great, now we need to go save you.
You have
You
no
don't know
idea
that.
that I'm down.
Do I hear like a scream or anything?
No
There's a
different than
lot
what you've been hearing.
And probably most of us just assumed that another pirate just ate the dust. But,
That's funny. Yeah.
Well,
All right, Skytarnith, you know nothing. You are heading forward down this hallway.
me and all my 6 hit points are
All your 6 hit points.
single-handedly. I'm not proud of my actions in this battle after seeing what's just been happening. All right, I guess I'm just gonna dash. Just gonna keep dashing.
All right.
That's 6. And then this door, is it locked?
I don't know. Are you gonna investigate it?
No.
Or are you
I'm
just
not
gonna fling it
bother.
open?
I'm just gonna Once again, fling it open. That worked well last time, didn't it? I've got a whole other 6 squares I can move.
All right. So you reach down,
Kicks
grab the
door down,
doorknob.
There's another 8 cultists behind it.
You grab the doorknob, quickly turn, or you hope that you can turn, and as you do, you hear the quick click, and the door unlocks. And this is what you see.
Oh, thank God. No one in here. Okay. Dusty, where you at?
Voice
Because-
echoes down the hall.
She was supposed to be following me. What do I see in the room?
Let's bring up
Just
that
at a glance,
page.
not at, like, investigating.
Yep, one sec. I will give you the full description, actually. I just closed that window because of all the combat that was going on. Alright. Upon entering this chamber, the old smoky scent of the hundreds of books line the bookshelves within the chamber to fill your senses. The variety of books is astounding. It would appear that these books are organized in a very specific manner. The books from Terrell taking a majority of the shelf space. In the center of the room, however, there are 4 bookshelves that appear to be holding information about the Living Isles, and along with the overall history of the islands itself. At the centermost point of the room, you find a very large 3-foot globe that stands on a short pedestal.
Ooh, Pandora's gonna like this. Dusty! Nothing?
Nothing. The
Nothing.
cultist that was prone right here is going to spend half of his movement standing and is going to look at Pandora, kind of scoff a little bit, kind of kick her hand as he walks by and continue forward. Moving, comes into position here. Did you hold your action, Lorgus? No, because
no.
you went to dash to pick up the torch.
Yeah.
Okay, so this cultist here is going to use his last remaining dagger and is going to throw it in your direction. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay, so he takes his dagger, and as he throws it, it just goes wide and it kind of bounces around the room behind you, hits the armor directly behind you over here in the armory. Does absolutely nothing to you. However, it is now Kaisis' turn, and because he heard this dagger bounce around, he's quickly going to draw out his short sword, and he's going to come around the corner and immediately charge at this guy here. He has been waiting for action this entire time. 15 is going to hit. Let's see if he can kill him. Yeah. So he quickly comes around and just jabs it right through the chest of this guy, immediately dropping him to the ground as soon as the sword goes through. Leaves the guy unmoving, kind of pushes him off the sword and continues moving forward. At which point, that's when he sees Pandora has fallen directly in front of him and is going to end his turn. This remaining cultist that had previously ran away from Pandora is still continuing to run away and trying to make his way the hell out of here. Seemingly still terrified.
Wait, was Pandora in this hallway the whole time?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my sense of direction, listening to what's been happening, is now completely thrown off.
Yeah, so
He was just shooting down that hallway?
you went around that corner, Lorgus, and you could see to the split of the hallway, but you couldn't see beyond that. Pandora was 1 square past that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This pirate, it is going to be his turn. He's going to try to get in closer here. 10, 15, 20. He's going to reach down as he goes by and grab one of the daggers out of Pandora's chest and is going to come in closer and try to get up into Kaisis' face. Lorgus, it is now your turn.
Well, I'm gonna follow Kaisis, see what's what. There's a 1. Can I, like, go into Kaisis' square?
Yes, you can pass through his square. You can, if you pass through an enemy square, it is considered rough terrain, and you have to use double movement to do so.
All
But
right.
if the enemy's dead, then it's nothing. You just walk over.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to stab this guy with my Yuklua.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yeah.
Haha.
So you come around the corner, not thrown off one bit by this pirate that's standing in the middle of the hallway, and you come around and jab your Yukawa right into his chest, and immediately he just drops to the ground. No issue with it whatsoever. Pandora,
What's my sight range still?
your sight range is now changed to 30 feet and 15. After 15, it's dim.
Oh, so I still... If it's dim, can I still see enemies?
Yes,
Okay, so there's no one down this hallway.
correct.
I'm going to move over to the down Pandora with like the rest of my...
Okay.
movement.
And we are going to clear the turn order because that is over. Combat is done. Congratulations, you managed to survive the war room.
We killed
which
all of
was-
them?
Yeah,
Do you still want a death save? It looked like it was coming up to me.
I do. I still want you to give me a death save here.
Sorry, I didn't
You're
mean
good.
we killed all of them. I mean Pandora killed all of
Pandora
them.
killed all of them.
I got most of them.
Yeah. Kaisis here, let's see what he has in his inventory.
I think he's got a potion.
No, he has alchemist supplies, but he does not have a potion.
There's a potion of healing in my bag. If anyone
Yeah, I have
feels
a
like
potion
going
of
through it.
greater healing as well.
You have one? Yeah, so if we're gonna take the one off Pandora, we will have to investigate to see if we can find it. If not, if you wanted to use yours, you can use it and you can feed it to her to bring her back to life.
I'm going to use the investigation bit. I actually do recall she had one.
Okay.
I have money.
Thanks.
That usually helps me when I'm feeling bad.
Oh, great.
You find the cultist finger.
he finds it and goes, ew. And they just puts everything back and is like, I'm not checking that.
Yeah, I want that back.
Yeah, no.
No.
No, thanks. Alright. I don't think I updated my thing
Okay.
to include the potion of greater healing, but I do actually have a health potion on me, apparently.
Okay. I will have you use that before I have Kaisis search, if that's what you're going to do. And that's only because I just don't want to give him the roll and say, yeah, he found it and everything's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the potion.
Okay.
Because okay, so I have one of greater healing and one of just normal.
Yeah,
I'd rather
you can
not
use...
waste the greater.
You
Yeah,
could
so I'm
use
just
the
gonna use the
normal, yeah.
normal one.
Yep. So, Pandora, give me a 2d4 plus 2. Alright, so you gain 6 health points back. You were able to revive Pandora after her little bit of arrogance, I guess would be the best word for it.
I definitely think that was a little bit of hubris there.
Yeah.
There's no mincing of what happened. They don't know that.
They don't know
Yeah.
that. But she's now back and she's feeling a little foolish, but her ego's a little hurt, but other than that, she's fine.
My friend, how did they get to you?
I really don't want to talk about it. Thank you for coming back. I was so close to the stars.
Anything for a friend.
Since I haven't heard anything in a while, and I expected Pandora to follow right behind me, I'm gonna start heading back.
Okay. Speaking of friends, where's Cistern at that?
I'm just gonna run back.
Is this another crocodile
He went
situation?
He went down the hallway. I was supposed to keep up, but opportunity gave us a chance.
All right, you cultists, I'm back. What did I miss?
Everything.
You
Where are the cultists?
let them kill her.
I didn't
died?
die.
You might as well have died. You fell to the
Dead?
ground. That's close enough for me.
Oh God, Pandora's dead. I killed Pandora.
You're sweet, Kaisis. Thank you for the concern. And with that, she's going to turn to the pirate, and she's going to get back to work. Dagger out. Normal routine.
Mm-hmm.
Routine.
So go ahead and give me. You're gonna check like the bodies and stuff and gather.
Yeah, we're going to loot the
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what she's doing.
That's what she's doing. She's gathering stuff off of them. Stuff, in air quotes.
She's desecrating the cultists.
Nope,
and searching the pirate.
she's just gathering stuff.
I actively look away, remembering the cultist finger I found in her backpack.
Okay. I need to do
There we go,
something here.
investigation.
No, that's not the right one.
Should I roll one as well? Because we're loot.
Yes.
I'm just looking for money. I don't care. I see all of the bodies like that have been bashed against the walls, that have been shot with the blast. I'm just like, I have a newfound respect for Pandora.
Okay.
So one of them
24.
ran away, right?
Yep.
What happened to the knight in full armor? Is he dead?
Nope.
Wait, he just didn't follow us?
Maybe.
Ominous.
Nice. Great investigation round the board, everyone.
Hey, I had a 14. What did I not find?
66 plus. What? What was that? What? I'm
I
sorry.
said I had a 14. What did I not find? He said sarcastically, good investigations. It's like, what did I not?
Yeah, no. You found stuff. I'm searching now. Hold on. You found 210 silver pieces. You found 70 gold pieces. And somebody give me a D100.
On it.
Oh, dear lord. Not this again.
All
So
right.
close.
One number off.
1 second.
How much gold did you say that was?
70.
So wait, what's the D100 for?
Something.
I don't...
Something. I'm looking for something. Hold on. I need a D4 roll, please. Nice. Okay, everybody give me one D100 roll, please.
Another?
Yup.
Hold on a minute. What are the odds? I got the same roll twice in a row for two D100s.
Okay, there's
What the
three.
hell are the
Let
chances
me-
of that?
Technically 1 in 100.
1 in 1,000.
1 in 1,000.
Well, I mean,
D.
you have a
That's
100% chance of rolling the first number, and then
All right. You
I
ready?
don't-
You ready to figure out what you just got off of all of this stuff?
Money?
Aside from the money?
Well,
All right. Skatarnith, as you're searching the dead bodies here, you find a Hectorm's ointment. Do a search here. Send it to you.
Pardon?
oh man, this is a loot roll. Did I have to roll a 6?
I will just link it in chat here so you can find it. That is the ointment you just found. 1 sec. You, Lorgus, you rolled a 6. You found a greater potion of healing.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Pandora, you found a potion of animal friendship.
Sweet.
And Kaisis found a spell scroll. Ooh. A level 2 spell scroll. And I'll find what spell that's going to be in just a minute. 1 sec.
How many cultists ended up down this hallway?
You
There
just
were
killed
a-
so many, you lost track.
Yeah, there
I
were a
did.
total of 5 cultists. 4 were killed. Yeah,
Alrighty.
so there. Spell scroll, and I'll find, like I said, I'm gonna do a search real quick for a spell that I want to give you guys. But I'll do that after we finish the session.
Yeah, same with
Um,
the ointment.
Yep, and with the ointment, I put the link in chat, so you can click on that in the chat roll thing for Roll20.
How do I put the link in? Just type it into the what I have.
Just click
no, just
on the link.
click it and say
and-
open a new tab.
Yeah,
I know. Like, how do I put that in my inventory?
I will create a notepad thing for you that will have that information.
Okay, cool.
So everything that was added in here, I don't think I need to do the animal friendship or the potion of greater healing because they're already in the compendium, but that one I have to add, and I'll give you guys the spell scroll one as well. Okay, so with that, and on the cultist to the northwest, you did find a key on this cultist. It looks like it would probably fit just about any door here.
Good
Did-
find.
Did I go back and like search the guy that I pigged way over there in the hallway?
No. Because should you go back that far, you're probably going to get yourself in combat again. But if you want to do so, I would be happy to oblige.
Tempted. Okay, your maniacal laughing is untempting me.
Right?
All right, what are you guys doing?
I feel like
Um,
this last guy is just gonna be a boss, and we're all just gonna get murked.
Pandora's.
Unless you're all up for that. I kind of want to try, actually.
With our health, it's going to be a little risky.
True that. And you know what? You just went through a near-death experience, so maybe we tone it
Yeah.
down a little bit.
We might. Did you check everything up north?
He checked everything but that one body that he killed that was right at the entryway.
Okay.
Pandora, there's a room up here that might be, particularly to you, very interesting. There is no Inquisitor, though.
She's going to look up from her work. She's busy collecting right eyes from the cultists. A room. Eyes. Right eye, specifically. What room?
I sort of rubbed my eye. Library.
How fascinating. Shall we?
Yeah, there's still the minor problem. We don't have the Inquisitor. I'm sure that in the armory, the spies there saw Kaisis and Lorgus running in and out. Are they fine with us being here? Now, like, I don't know if we should go to the library or go find the Inquisitor.
And Kaisis kind of pipes up and says, I was in that room for a good minute, ready and waiting, and they didn't even bat an eye at me.
Maybe they're used to
No.
this sort of thing. Okay.
No, we're clearing out their problem for free.
You cut out there.
I said, no, they're not going to worry about you. We're clearing out their problem for free.
Yes, but
Mhm.
not all of them seem like they think it's a problem.
I don't know. Most of them do.
Well, they said there were, I think you said about 15, 14?
Yeah, they estimated somewhere between 15 to 20 cultists were within the building.
And
We've
we've killed a good number of that.
a bit less than half. Let's go to the library first. You can find something of use there, I'm sure. You like books?
While we're browsing the library, can we take a short rest or something?
That is a fantastic question. So when you get to the library, we can discuss that.
And just follow me. Hey, if you want to check out this little nook, there's something quite interesting in there.
Can I do an investigation of the nook?
You can.
I'm just pranking them.
Okay!
Check the nook.
There's a nook over here?
Oh yeah, wait,
My
I don't see any
What
nook. What lies spew forth from your face?
I'm curious.
You
now.
investigate the nook, and you find nothing. It is a
Very-
nook.
Very funny.
Yeah,
It is a nook.
quite an interesting nook, isn't it? Okay, continue on.
I never said there was always going to be something there.
I'm gonna go to the globe and pinpoint the aisles.
Okay, give me an investigation check since you're trying to find the aisles on the globe.
I don't know my own globe. Okay.
Give me an investigation check. Because it's the entire globe of Toril, it's not just of the Living Isles. Man,
Great.
what is your rolls today, dude?
Great. Great!
Hey, another 14.
I swear to God.
Okay, what are you investigating, Pandora?
I'm gonna look through this bookshelf here.
Motherfucker. Alright. So, with yours, as you're looking around, you're not really seeing a lot that's getting your attention. It looks like just random books. Just some of them are stories, some of them are detailed notes of cities and villages throughout Toril. You're not really finding anything of use, but then you turn around and you glance at the bookshelf over here, and some of the titles start to actually catch your eye a little bit. As you're searching around, you find two books specifically that look very intriguing. One is called War and Lies, and is a book on previous battles throughout the land with a print date within the past couple of years. It may give you a bit of a history and outlook of the lands itself. The second is a book about cults and the such around the Living Isles called A Song of Cults and Tribes.
I'm going to make an investigation of like these two bookshelves on the left-hand wall. See whatever there might interest me, and also if there are any hidden levers.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. You find nothing. Absolutely
Hey.
nothing.
It's
there
a book.
are books on this bookshelf.
And they've got words.
And they have words, lots of words. Kaisis, on the other hand, is Skatarnith is looking around this globe and he finds it. He finds the Living Isles. Kaisis, on the other hand, finds something very interesting about that specific spot. And as he watches Skatarnith rotate this globe, Skatarnith notices that the Living Isles themselves appear to be protruding a little bit from the globe, where nothing else on the globe is protruding. And it kind of makes him a little curious, and he points it out to Skatarnith.
I couldn't find the only protruding thing on the...
No,
I know because I rolled so bad.
No, you knew where the aisles were, but you didn't notice that the aisles were actually protruding and they were the only
okay.
thing on the globe that was protruding.
Well, I'm gonna remark that it's interesting and sort of press it. Secret button. Anything.
Okay, so as you run your fingers over it, you notice that the aisles themselves are lifted, and it looks like what might be a button, a small button in the middle of the globe. And as you press it, you hear a bit of a mechanical clicking, and the globe opens up. And
Aha!
from within, you see a notebook that appears to be missing several pages from the bindings. However, 6 entries do remain. And it gives you the impression that this journal was something that the Alliance leaders used to contribute to over time. I will give Pandora and Skytarnith the notes or the books themselves, the little introductions for them. And then during your short rest, you can tell me what one page you would like, or what one chapter you would like to read, and I will reveal that.
She's definitely keeping both books, but she's going to read through Song of Cults and Tribes.
All right.
I'm keeping this book.
All right.
This
So
one I found in the,
this
in the
one is
globe.
going to Ren. There.
Is
You
there
now
anything
have
else in the
your-
globe?
No, that is the only thing within the globe. Skytarnith, you have gathered this book. And you have these entries, so if you check in your journal, you'll be able to find the books. And you'll see a list of entries that you can read. You tell me what you want to read, and I will reveal that, and that will be the one you can read during short break. As goes with any books that I give you guys, you will have a list of things that you can read, and should you choose to do so, you can read that one chapter during a short rest. You can't do so at any other time.
Well,
So this
Go ahead.
Yes. This room, I see on the map. Only the entrances are to top left, which it goes back to the map room. Bottom left, which leads to the armory, and top right, which leads to the path of Regis from which we came.
That is correct.
And there are only books, tables, and the globe.
In this room, you see books, tables, and a globe, and 3 doors.
Alright, I'm cool to have the rest, y'all.
Okay. Do you want to secure the room?
Absolutely.
Try to barricade doors or something to make sure nobody can come in?
I don't really mind.
Or whatever you want to do. I mean, that is up to you. If you do not, then I will have you guys roll me a d20 to see if you have a random encounter during that 1 hour.
How many entrances are there?
There are 3.
We really only need to worry about this one. Like, presumably, if any of the cultists are coming, they should be coming from that way. I don't imagine they'd go around through Pandora's own logic.
Yeah, you're right. A short rest is an hour?
Correct.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be waiting here for an hour. After we've already spoken to other people, we just left a bunch of dead bodies in the hallways, and we still haven't found the Inquisitor. Is this wise?
Just out of game, the Inquisitor is not something you're going to find soon.
It's wise. All right, let's take a rest.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
The page the thing I'm going to be reading through is going to be the Scarlet Hand, Chapter 6.
And I'm gonna want to read Chapter 1, Entry 1, Baron Peridris.
All right. So
What dirty
then
secrets can we find on
you get this?
Peridris?
And not all of these, just so you know, not all of these things may be as interesting as you want them to be. Some of it's backstory.
Backstory's interesting.
Backstory can be interesting. Since you are not securing the room, I will need you all to give me one of you to give me a d20 roll, please.
I'll do
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm not doing good rolls today.
All right. So you were able to secure, just close the doors behind you, and for the hour that you spend during your downtime, nothing happens.
Awesome. Off to a great start.
So yeah, get your hit die. If take average on the first one, Pandora. So just do a 4 on the first one.
All right. 4, 8.
About how, wait, I'm sorry. Can you refresh me on the rules about the hit dice during the short rest?
You get to roll as many hit die as you have available to you at that time. They do not reset until a long rest, so keep that in mind. You will be in here, and I guarantee you, you will not be able to pull off a long rest while you are in this dungeon.
And do we get, so we can roll one and then see if we want to roll more?
Yep, you can roll them one at a time.
Also, how are we are we implementing healing surge from the
Not in this game, not in this session. Next session,
Okay.
should everybody approve it, I will allow it to happen for the session.
All right, cool.
Alright.
I'm pretty
because we
battered.
don't have healers.
Correct.
I'm pretty battered, so I'm gonna use one.
And I do think that instead of it being everybody gets to use healing surge once per game, I think I want to do it as a shared pool of 2 per short rest. That way it still makes combat difficult and will make you guys fight for it instead of doing foolish things. Because if you know
Yeah.
you get a healing surge every single short rest, you're just going to do that. You're going to rush in and then take the damage and then get your healing surge. I want it to be
Yeah.
a worthwhile thing, you know.
And I'm gonna stick with using those two because those are pretty high.
All right. So yeah, you short rest here. You will not level up for this session. As you guys know, we do allow leveling during short rest, but you have not gone far enough yet to allow that. But next session you will definitely be leveling up. So we will do that then. But yeah, that's going to end the session. I'm going to end the stream, and then I will come back to you guys, and we'll get everything sorted out for the end.
Great
Thank
game,
you, sir.
y'all.
All right.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, so that's where we're at tonight. They did pretty well. They got a little bit into it. I kind of assumed that they would get about 5 or 6 rooms in, so they did really well. They got 5 rooms in. We still have another session or 2, probably 2 sessions before they finish this up. We may extend a session. Maybe next week we'll go a little longer. Don't forget, we are here next Saturday for the makeup session to put them back on schedule again. 7:30 Eastern time. We are here tomorrow for D&D Sunday. Same time again, 7:30. If you want to come and join us, we would be more than happy to have you here. Then our D&D Monday got pushed back. It's not going to be on Monday this week. It's going to be on Tuesday. If you want to come for that, we are running the Tyranny of Dragons campaign. You're more than welcome to come and join us for that as well. Other than that, that's pretty much it for our game tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Very much appreciate all of you. And I hope to see you guys all again very soon.